Go ahead and play.
Today I got time, cuz.
It's the mic.
So we waste no time. We ain't got that much time.
Yeah, just go ahead and play the whole thing.
Today I got time, cuz. Today I got time, cuz. Today I got time, cuz. Today I got time, cuz.
My nigga.
Today I got time, cuz. Today I got time, cuz. You can drop off your kid and run my fade. Today I got time, cuz. Today I got time, cuz. Today I got time, cuz. You lucky on that day I was acting cool, cuz. Nigga, what's up? How gangster are you, cuz? I don't fuck with you, cuz you disrespecting me. I don't fuck with you, cuz you disrespecting me. I go hard, cuz. Take off my flag, asking how gangster I was. I go hard, cuz.
My nigga.
Today I got time, cuz. 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 You can drop off your kid and run my fade. Today I got time, cuz. I go hard, cuz. Today I got time, cuz. I go hard, cuz. I go hard, cuz. Today I got time, cuz.
All right.
Straight.
Yeah, we in the mother house, you know what I'm saying? This is Rude and Speech, vidcast, and we in the building tonight. You understand we had a little bit of technical
Ashley Home Store's
difficulties
sale
before,
and
but
clearance
we
event
good
is
to go
going on now. Click the
Isaiah
link
Ward
to shop.
is continuously playing commercials, but nonetheless,
He must work for Walmart or something.
yeah.
Thank you to our sponsors.
Yeah.
Trying to get that money.
That's right. Nonetheless, we got, check it out. Tonight, we're going to have a good show planned for y'all. You understand? We got Captain Orion in the building. We got Officer Mataza Pa in the building. We got Officer Isaiah Ward in the building. And we
That's
also
right.
have Jalessa in the building tonight. You understand?
Yeah.
And then you got me, DJ extraordinaire,
DJ.
to Zion Warren.
DJ.
You know what I'm saying? And I'll be your DJ tonight, right? And at all your local barbecues, just hit me up, all right? So tonight we got a lot of good stories tonight. You understand what I'm saying? The monkeys storming the Capitol like they ain't got no damn sense. The new year is already starting off on the wrong foot.
I liked it.
But before we started the show, hold on. Before I get into that, I just want to say, give a shout out to everybody that's in the chat right now. Remember to like, subscribe, and share the video to all the different groups that you in. I mean, damn, it don't cost nothing to hit the like button, all right? So before we got started, Isaiah Ward was saying that Stevie Wonder can see.
Yeah,
And
he can see, man.
why would you say that he can see?
If we got that clip, we had
It's
the
a,
clip.
it's a video. It's a video with Stevie Wonder, right? He's singing with a bunch of people on the stage, and the person next to him like knocked the mic over by accident, and he catches the mic.
Caught that thing.
The
Right.
mic didn't hit him. The mic ain't. He caught the mic. In order for him to catch the mic, he had to see it.
Nah, he could hear it. He probably heard
Right,
it.
he heard
when
it.
fell off the
Maybe
table.
I don't know. Maybe that's
can hear
Right.
it. I
Maybe
can hear
maybe
the
he like a
wind blow.
dolphin. Maybe he got
Yeah, you know when you don't have
echolocation.
sight, like your other senses, they increase.
maybe
Right.
But
So he
Well,
can.
that
Yeah, so,
He can hear
and
it.
plus, if he could see, then why does he still have that same hairdo?
I think he probably like partially
You
blind.
might like it.
He legally
Nah.
blind, but
He
not
like a
all
lot of niggas that can see. They
Yo.
can see and they still do that type of hair.
That's very true.
You know what I
Yo,
mean?
this comedian said, she was like, if I was taking care of Stevie, he would have the same suit. Just like he wear the same suit every day.
You
Yeah,
wouldn't
but,
even know.
but see, that's the thing, man. Stevie Wonder is one of the greats, man. And I'm tired of people
He sing
defuncling
about
his
beauty.
name like that.
He can sing about beauty.
Who?
Stevie Wonder. He's
About
singing
beauty.
about the stuff that he sees and like sees and stars and stuff. How you know about stars if you can't see?
How you see the
He
ribbon in
can
the sky?
imagine.
Yeah. How you gonna
Right, he
imagine
can
if you
imagine
never
it.
seen it?
How you
Right.
see the ribbon in the sky if you never seen the sky?
Well, he just,
Well, has he always been blind, or was it like something
I'm
he
assuming
He
developed?
did a Ray Charles. He did a Ray Charles.
Yeah,
Like,
it
you know what I
could
mean? He
have
fell in a
been.
bucket of water.
It could have been.
yeah, but
something like
I'm
that.
saying they write the songs for him and he just reads it
So
in
you-
Braille.
Maybe.
Man,
Right?
I don't know.
You don't gotta read it in
I
Braille.
ain't do that
Somebody
much
can sing
research
it to him. He
about
can
I just
hear.
know I saw that video and it looked like a nigga could see.
Yeah, but
So-
Stevie got kids and he got women and everything. So
He got some bad Jones that he do. No.
So, all right. So
Trump.
That was
we
just
starting
side- that
the
was just a
year
sidebar.
off with, and a lot of black people feel. I don't know. How do black people feel? Do they feel that we losing the country?
I loved every
No, I
minute
think
of
I
it.
think a lot of black people actually feel a sense of comfort in what happened a couple of days ago, because they feel like white society is getting exposed for what it really is.
Well,
I wouldn't say it's a sense of comfort. I'd say it's like a sense of what we've been telling them all along.
That's probably better.
It's like a "I told you so" kind of moment.
Yeah, yeah. Because like, okay, like if people watching this, right? When I watched it for the first time, when I watched it, I think I watched it like the day before. I think it was yesterday. I seen it for the first time. It was crazy because like where they were at is places where only elected officials get to see. You know what I'm saying? And then when I watched the Donald Trump speech right before it happened, he was actually inciting them.
Right.
And making them feel like they were losing America. And I remember what Commander Johnny Honda said when he said that they might make it look like it's just about the votes. And it's not just, that's not what the deeper issue is. The deeper issue is they feel like they are losing
Their country.
the country to niggas and spics. And that's the real issue.
That's what's behind everything. Is that it's race is such a big part in it. Some people try to make it about something else. When you all boil down to it, it goes down to
Race.
the Democrats, they can stomach black people and Hispanics and Indians. They can tolerate us. The Republicans, the conservatives, not so much. And that's what the whole argument is about what to do when you boil down to it. The argument comes down to what to do with these groups of people. How do we treat these certain groups of people? And that's what it comes down to. When you really boil down to its, base molecule, it's that.
Right.
It's about how do we move forward with black people and Hispanics.
Right. So when you see like, let's say you see when the police kill black people, right? And they kill us because they feel that their life is in danger. Right. But then when they stormed the Capitol, they ran away from the people.
I think okay. Everybody's talking about that. Everybody's saying if these was black people, they would have shot them. I think that's why does we all know that. I think that's kind of something that it's the obvious thing to say, but you kind of wasting your breath saying that they would have shot black people if they stormed the Capitol building. Yeah. That's kind of why that shouldn't be the point. The point should be that the people that rule over us, the people that we look to as gods, the people that we go to for our welfare and our housing, people that we look up to our whole lives, people that we obey and follow, they are animals, and they're showing us. I think that's a better point.
Right.
The better point is that these people that we look up to and that rule us and that vote the politicians in office, the people that run things in this country, they're animals, and they're showing us that all they're gonna do is kill each other and destroy each other, and that should be the point. But of course, they would have shot a group of black people that stormed the Capitol.
Yeah.
That's kind of an obvious point.
Yeah, they would have bet a lot of aggression. They get real aggressive when we protest for somebody getting shot by the cops. They come out with the full aggression.
The cops,
Right.
the cop at the thing is a Trump supporter, so of course it went differently.
And no, you gotta. But the whole year,
Yeah.
white people were supporting cops by getting that black flag with the blue sticker across it.
Blue
Right?
Lives Matter.
And standing with the police after they killed black people. And then when it came time to storm the Capitol, they beat up and they maced the same cops that they were supporting all year.
Right.
I thought that was.
But look, they almost made it into where they do the ballots. They almost made it in there. I was hoping they got the damn ballots. Damn.
She almost made it. The one girl almost made it.
I was hoping they got them.
I think she got shot in the head or the neck or something.
She got shot in the neck. Yeah.
And shredded all that shit up. Hey, talk about what you mean it ain't no sound, man.
That's old.
I think that's the old.
Oh, yeah, I'm about to say that.
Oh, that's old.
You know,
Yeah,
But in the
feed,
same,
man.
but in the same feed
I don't
though.
know what's
It's
going
still
on.
the same feed. You didn't start it over. It's the same one.
I don't know what's going on, but that's the old.
It's the
And
same one.
the
That's
Facebook ain't looking right.
That's old.
But
Oh,
That's old. Yeah, that's
YouTube
old.
looking good. How many people on YouTube?
I'm sending
YouTube.
that.
YouTube.
I don't want to say.
I think I heard a number already. I heard
We get 8 on Facebook though. We doing
Well, they
good.
said if 2 agree.
Nah, we got 13,000 people on the live.
It's groundbreaking numbers.
Get them lights out. Get them lights
It's
out.
groundbreaking numbers on the live. It's like
Welcome
amazing.
to all the new listeners.
That's what I need. I need followers
Right.
for my Instagram.
Definitely.
I need what I got to do.
It took me like 5 years to get 1,000 followers on Instagram.
Like what you got to
Man.
do? You
It
got to
took me
like.
so long.
I think I'm already at 1,000, and I don't go on there.
Damn, that's crazy.
You just got to do something crazy to get on Instagram followers. Like you
gotta
got to
go viral.
like get naked or something like that.
Probably.
That's
Or
what. Like,
do like boom
that's what they
gang.
say. Sex sells.
Yeah, but you got to
Yeah.
do something.
Storm the Capitol or something.
Yeah, and go live while you're doing it.
You got to go live and do something crazy.
Yeah, that's what this whole thing is about. It's about Instagram.
Man, let's get the likes
People just
up,
need
man.
entertainment.
say?
All them,
Get the likes up, man. Get
all
the
them,
likes
uh,
up.
all them white people, while they were storming the Capitol, they all was live on Instagram. They all posted it.
Right.
They all posted it.
And I think that's if I could, I think that's why people. I think that's what a lot of black people don't understand is that white people feel oppressed, and I think that a lot of times our people can't really understand
don't
that
get
they
it.
would ever feel oppressed. Like
I think them white people that was doing that, they feel like they're losing their country.
Mm-hmm.
And they feel that they're not oppressed by black people's standards,
right,
but by their standards,
government.
by
Like-
their standards, they're definitely impressed. By
Right.
our standards, if we lived like them, we had nothing to complain about. The people, the
Right.
same people that was in there knocking the doors down and getting
Yeah.
shot and fighting.
Breaking windows.
If we lived their life, we would have nothing to complain about. But by their standards, they're losing their country because they feel like other races of people are going to overcome them, overcome their children. They feel like, in 20 years, Hispanics going to be the number one race of people here. Mexicans going to rule the country. That's their fear. They feel like they're losing their country. And by and large, it's true. By and large, it's true. They're losing their country. So they definitely feel oppressed by white people's standards. A lot of white people feel oppressed. They definitely feel like they took a fall from grace. They took a fall from
right.
White people being on top, being the greatest people, and they feel like the country is getting taken over by people of another races.
They went up in there and took all that mail out of Nancy
Definitely
Pelosi's
did.
office. They took
definitely did.
every piece of mail she had in there, and watch they gonna find something out of that mail, something
Something
They might-
to use
that
against
she
them.
was saying or something.
It's probably just a bunch of they letters cussing her out, really. It's probably a bunch of they mail.
They stole their mail back that they sent her.
Yeah. Oh, I'll cuss that bitch out of mother. Go ahead and read my mail. That's probably how that shit is.
I just, if I could just switch gears for just a quick second, just a sidebar. Riding the bus, I got a new respect for people that ride the bus.
He talked about this about 2 weeks.
No, I'm for real because I've been on the bus now for 2 weeks, and it's definitely
The bus
different.
is the closest thing to going to prison for a free person.
nah, but it's like
It's the
The bus
closest
is a
thing.
humbling
it's
experience.
like
Going to jail.
all the crazy people ride the bus.
Yeah.
Like, look, I was on the bus. Dude was like,
Count it.
What? What is that?
I'm sitting there like, the fuck this motherfucker doing, man? I'm glad
the
I
bus
was.
is a wild place.
So like,
I didn't realize the bus was a wild place until I started driving. Until I had to take the bus everywhere.
Fact.
I realized what the fuck was I doing in my life, man? That was
right.
crazy. That
But
was,
this is the crazy thing. They act straight because while they're getting on the bus, because they know the bus driver won't let them on the bus.
Kick their ass off the bus.
But as soon as
Once
they
they get on.
as soon as they pay their money, they get to the back and start going.
It's on.
True colors out.
On like crazy.
as soon as they walk past the bus driver, time to get crazy.
Game on.
Trying to get crazy.
That's crazy, man.
I miss the bus days, man.
I'm trying to tell you, man. It's
I mean, when you was a kid and hanging out on the bus,
The bus
I
was
guess
definitely
that was
cheaper.
cool.
I'll tell you
but-
that.
Yeah,
Definitely
man.
cheaper.
For sure.
But it's not convenient. I'll tell you that. It's not
Nah,
convenient.
No, they take you way out the way.
yeah. I
Then
mean,
you got the handicap boy that get on the bus. You gotta
You
wait
gotta
for
wait
that.
yeah, man.
Mother son,
And
I
if
got,
you
I got
tired,
things
you-
to do today.
And if you're tired and your feet hurt, they can make you get up. You gotta get that seat right on
Yeah,
up.
don't sit in the front where it say handicap. Actually say it on the door.
I seen a girl pull a knife out on a dude.
Hey.
I'm like, damn. I don't even riding the bus for not even that long.
2 weeks.
2 weeks. But it'll definitely humble you though. It'll make you
it do.
understand that driving is definitely a privilege.
Absolutely.
'Cause I was walking through the hood yesterday, and I was like, damn, it's might be a little too old to be walking out. I'm walking through the hood. I'm like, God damn, it ain't the same.
I might not be able to make it out.
Yeah, it ain't the same as it was when I was walking through.
My knees ain't that good no more. I can't run about
Hey,
it.
that's
like
how
I
you'll
used
get your Instagram followers. Just go live on the bus.
to. That might be a good idea.
Damn.
I probably could, but it
Get
got to
some
be
crazy
something.
stuff.
Yeah, it got to be something like worth it because
It got to be something happening.
there be one person on that joint, and
Instagram Live.
I don't think I ever went on Instagram Live.
Don't do it. You're gonna have one person on there. That's what you're gonna do.
One person.
That's what you was talking about. Yeah.
So you just pretty much you got to follow everybody,
I feel.
and nobody will
Instagram?
follow you back.
I think people get Instagram followers by doing something outside of Instagram, or just by knowing a lot of people.
Yeah.
That's the main way.
So what about TikTok? You think TikTok is good?
TikTok, I think there's an avenue for TikTok. It definitely is an avenue for TikTok.
For grown men.
Yes, it's an avenue for TikTok.
It's grown men on TikTok.
It definitely is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, no, it's not. It's because TikTok isn't. It's not all dancing. It's not all dancing.
Like I was watching this video the other day. I get lost on TikTok sometimes, but it was this old man. He would like show people his outfits for the day. He'd be like, "This is what I'm wearing today. My granddaughter got me this sweater." It's like,
Yeah.
and he had like maybe 50,000 followers on TikTok.
Dang.
And everybody was like writing comments on it, like, "Oh, please show us something that your wife bought you," or something like that. And like, y'all really interested in this man's wardrobe?
That's
She gave me a good. We're gonna make you a TikTok account.
We're gonna make you a TikTok.
Yeah, I gotta make a TikTok
She
account.
gave me a good idea. I'm gonna come up with something now.
Yeah,
Gonna make
get
you a
on
TikTok.
TikTok. That's where you get all your followers.
People
You
making money
tell
on
them.
TikTok too.
They do.
What you say?
People
don't-
make money on TikTok too.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
They get. They got ads and sponsors.
Money to be made on TikTok.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know, man. This shit's crazy. So we losing America. We losing it.
I'm
so
loving it.
Joe Biden is almost on his way in. Don't think that the Trump supporters is done yet because they are coming back out.
I was
Hope so.
I was saying to y'all earlier about it's the woman, the white lady that died. I think like 4 people died, but the main person they talk about is the white lady named
I'm hunting Babbitts.
Ashley Babbitt. That's her name.
Babbitt.
Ashley Babbitt. She died. It's a video of her getting shot by a security
Duck
guard.
season.
She's the one that's trying to go into the door.
Yeah.
Duck season.
Ashley
Babbitt
Babbitt.
season.
But it blew her back like
and everybody talking about her and making fun of her. But what people need to look out for is that her dying and her and them you seeing her face on Facebook, you know what her name is and whatnot. People making fun of her. The Trump supporters and the people in that world, they gonna use her and make her a martyr.
Yeah,
They're gonna
yeah.
make her
Yeah.
motivation for whatever happens next.
Right.
Whatever they do, I don't know what's gonna happen, but whatever they do next, they're gonna use her as motivation as a hero, somebody that sacrificed their life
We got to do this for Lorena
For the
Bobbitt.
for the cause of America, for the cause of making America
For the
great again.
revolution.
And whatever they do next, that's motivation for it. Whatever they do next is motivation. That really helps push it. Whatever they do next, her dying, her getting killed like that, and on camera, people making fun of her, and her that white lady dying like that, is definitely going to motivate them to do something else or motivate whatever they do next.
That's
Because
something else.
things like that,
what you say?
No, I'm. That's something else. Like, wow.
yeah, because things like that, it actually motivates you to do better. Like it motivates you to work harder. That doesn't discourage you necessarily. You would think somebody going there getting killed. That doesn't necessarily discourage you, especially not them cats.
Something right.
She gonna get killed. They're gonna say, okay, she dead now, so we got
to do something.
We gonna kill
to-
some people now.
Right.
Do
We got to
something
do
different.
something.
We're gonna bring in something else.
Recompense for her death.
It's not that doesn't make people calm down. They ain't gonna say I ain't gonna do nothing no more because I ain't gonna try and get killed like her. They're gonna say I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna make sure I do something because Ashley
To
Babbitt
avenge
died.
her. Yeah.
Right.
Ashley Babbitt died, so now we gotta make sure we go
Shit.
blow up a building or whatever they're gonna do.
Yeah, then they said they found a pipe bomb in there too.
Yeah, they
Yep.
said they found bombs that didn't go off. Yeah,
Yeah.
they said they found bombs.
Damn.
Right. So do you think separation is the answer?
Hell yeah.
I think
Do you think
yeah.
you think it's the answer?
Oh, you looking at me.
Yeah.
Yes.
It could solve a lot of problems. Definitely solve a lot of problems.
She gave us the
And I
politically correct one. Hell yeah, we need to get away from these crackers.
stay right. She rolled right down the middle. Right down. That might be a good idea.
That might be all right.
Might be right.
Yeah. So you think it would be a good idea to separate?
What does it mean to
from-
separate though?
Well, your spirit,
What does that mean?
meaning like
What does
not-
it look like? What black people separating? The average black person separating from white society or America, what does that look like?
That's an interesting question you asked me.
I know.
And I got an interesting answer for you. That I would say not doing what white people do, meaning not celebrating their holidays, not partaking in what they do, and not loving them and giving your love back to your own people. I would say that's what separation is. I guess it would have to be separation in your mind first. And your spirit, because of course we gotta be here, because where the hell you gonna go? Right. So you gotta go to work, but you don't have to give them your mind,
your soul,
right? They got your body, of course, because you gotta pay your bills, but at the same time, you don't have to give them your spirit too. So I think whatever we give our spirit to, we empower.
I think we gotta figure out a way to get like all black football teams and basketball teams and stuff
all black
like that.
Communities,
some money,
all black towns.
Yeah,
that's the end goal. But I think the beginning is what you just said. The end goal is some money and some houses and some land and all that. But for sure, the beginning of it is what you just said, as far as our spirit, our soul, our customs, our culture, the things that we do day to day.
But as long as the Christian church is standing, goddamn.
I don't think they got much longer. But I was saying because you brought up separation, and I saw a lot of memes, and I saw a lot of celebrities saying, like, telling black people to, as the whole thing that was happening on Wednesday at the Capitol, they was telling black people to just don't do anything, just let them work it out, let them fight each other, and that attitude and that spirit is what we should have had had the whole time during this whole election. We should have had the idea of let them work it out. Because now that they fighting out, now that there's violence going on, it's let them work that out. That's white people's problems. That's the same attitude we should have had during the election. Right. Even during the election, that was a white issue. Us voting for Joe Biden, Donald Trump, that was a white issue. That was us deciding who was going to rule white society. That's what that was. It wasn't. Yeah. It wasn't. It wasn't about who was going to lead black people. It's not about who was going to save black people. All that was about was who was going to rule white society, who's going to be the next slave master, the next oppressor. Right. That's the mentality of.
That's the real shit.
The mentality of let them work it out. That's what we should have had this whole election before the riot.
Right.
That's the same mentality we should have had the whole time.
Damn.
The problem is that now, because it's violence, we want to stay away. We should have been staying away from politics as a whole. As far as voting and whatnot, we should have been stayed away as a whole and focused on ourselves. And I think now for sure is the time to let white people and white society destroy themselves. And that's what you're saying. But you saw it on Wednesday. You see in the beginning of
we get a hand clap for them destroying themselves. Yeah, also, because it's a scripture where it says, I would say Egyptian against Egyptian, right? The Egyptian against the Egyptian, and they were going to fight or whatever. But that's what we're seeing today. Right. I mean, this cat was sitting in Mike Pence's seat. In the top seat with some goddamn Ram bullhorn joints up. They like completely resorted back to
like the 1700s.
Yeah, like you know, like when
the buffalo skin
like
on
Vikings and shit.
Yeah, because you know how like when
they went back to the real white culture.
Right, they go back. They start to resort back to because you know how like when say guerrilla what are they called? African rebels. Yes. When they go to they go against the city or whatever, right? Or the country, and you'll see them like when they go to the different villages to pillage the villages, they'll have like a wedding dress on. Right. One of them have a wedding dress on. The other one might be dressed like a woman with an AK. You know what I'm saying? Like
they go into war and they just go like real like primal and
just
caveman.
Yeah, caveman. Like whatever you want to do. When some people just go naked, like I'm just gonna go in here naked because it's wartime.
Yeah, they believe like the spirit going to protect them or something.
Right, and all the norms go out the window.
Definitely, yeah.
It just totally goes out the window.
All the norms, I think, really since Trump got in office, have been going out the window for politics and society and the government. It's been going out the window. So
seeing that, you would have to understand that what. And really, the oppressor could resort back to easy.
And really, okay, the past year, really since Trump got in office, really, it's been a lot of stuff that's been happening that's been very historical. And I think now people, over the past 4 or 5 years, people been getting used to seeing historical things happen. But what happened on Wednesday was crazy. It's like that's not normal.
Very unusual.
We've been getting conditioned to seeing crazy things for the past 4 years. Right. Seeing things that's unusual. But what happened on Wednesday, it's crazy. It's like, what is, it's something, I'm watching it on the TV and I can't believe it's happening. I can't believe that I lived through this. That I'm alive and this is happening. This ain't something I'm reading in a history book.
Right.
This ain't something that happened after I died.
Right.
It's something that's happening right in front of me. It's crazy what's happening. It's a very unique time, and it's a great time to be black. It's a great time to be Hispanic or Native Indian.
It is.
Because now we have an opportunity to do something amazing. We have an opportunity to do something amazing because our enemies, our oppressors, are destroying themselves.
Damn right.
So we should take the opportunity to fix one another.
Right.
That's what we should do.
Shouts out to the folks that's listening in, man. I just wanted to chime in real quick.
Good, you got it.
You know what I mean? We got my man Dan coming in. He's saying equality feels like oppression to someone that has benefited from oppression. And then listen, man, y'all call in, man. The number is 443-938-6081. Again, that's 443-938-6081. Please call in. We love to hear y'all opinions on everything that's going on right now. Of course, everybody has something to say on Facebook. You know what I mean? Now's the time to actually say something to some real men. And we actually hash this out and talk about it. So and women's.
Yeah. But check this out, right? You sound like a straight up pastor with that damn microphone, the one that you hold like this.
Yeah, I got
the So let's kick things up a bit. All right?
Let's do it.
So, okay. Should a man move in with a woman?
Oh shit.
You made me drop my phone up.
Get up.
Now, this is I'm just gonna give my thoughts on it real quick, right?
Okay.
Real quick, right? So I say, because I mean, I've had a lot of homeboys that has called me. This is why I think, okay, if a man moves in with a woman, he should be on something.
What you mean?
Meaning, like, you got to be on the lease or some bills or something.
Sorry,
this is my thoughts.
Cut the electric off if she kicked it out or something.
No, but
you because he should have some some stake in the game,
right?
Power,
you gotta have some
stake in the game, right? The reason I say this is because a lot of my homeboys has gotten kicked out the house at 3 in the morning. Like, where the hell is he gonna go at 3 o'clock in the morning?
3 o'clock in the morning.
Where the hell he gonna
outside
go?
On the corner.
He gonna call my phone.
What did he do to deserve to get kicked out at 3 o'clock in the morning?
Well, you tell us. What does he do?
Okay, he came in late.
What does a man do to get kicked out?
He was with his homeboy.
So did he come in late? Was he smelling like some kind of perfume? Did he have some lipstick on his collar? Like,
no.
We're about to get into a whole other topic.
Yeah,
milk.
What? Like, what you mean? Like, oh, okay.
I ain't even gonna bring it up, but yeah.
All right. So
you better bring up a whole other topic.
Right, but I'm just gonna get my thoughts on it real quick, right? So
go ahead.
He just came in because he was hanging out with his homeboys, right? His niggas, right? So he come home like he should be able to. Right. A grown ass man shouldn't have no damn curfew. You a grown ass man, right? So you come in the house and you come in the house and you don't have your name on none of the bills,
right?
And so she kicked you the hell out the house
because she can.
Right.
Damn.
Now I think that it's different if a man is in the position and a girl moves in with him because maybe he won't be as emotional.
Yeah, if a
man, kick her out.
If a man does that, he'll look like he's soft.
Right, by kicking her out?
Yeah, he look like he a nut ass nigga, so like it.
Right, but I think I don't know. That's what I'm saying.
I think this is my opinion. This is not no official. My opinion personally is that a man shouldn't depend on a woman, like their spouse, for where they live, for their money, for their job.
Well, that's the difference though. If it's a spouse, she can't really kick him out.
Any woman that you consider your woman,
right.
You shouldn't depend on. You shouldn't depend on her. This is not the truth. This is just my opinion.
That's right.
My opinion is that if you with a woman, you shouldn't depend on her for where you live,
right.
Or how you eat, or your job,
right?
Because if she decides to take it away from you, she can.
Right.
This is my opinion, personal opinion.
I mean,
now. With that said, I have met many men that depend on women for where they live, how they eat.
Many men.
and it's fine. The woman is happy to do it. They never get kicked out. They never lose their job. They never get on child support. But me personally, I just couldn't do it.
Yeah.
Nah,
I agree with that.
I couldn't, man, because you definitely putting too much power over on the other side. Right. And nah.
I knew somebody that didn't care about getting kicked out.
Would you
just get another woman?
There you go. What you got? What you say?
He moved to another house.
Just get kicked out.
He goes to another woman's house.
Got another woman.
Yeah.
So would you support a man? Would you support a man like when I say find all the way? Like he live with you.
Yeah.
You buy his shoes.
What say
he
you?
ain't got no job or nothing.
I'm not attracted to men that can't take care of themselves.
There you go. Say less.
So I wouldn't. Now, that's not to say, like, if I'm with a man and, when I met him, he had all his things going on, but, he hit a hard, road or he lost his job and everything went bad. I don't have a problem, like, helping out in that time, in that moment, but I'm not really attracted to a man that doesn't have his own things.
Okay.
God bless a child that's got his own.
So it's really like it's
what?
It's really like it's how Megan Thee Stallion ended up put it down. Like, that's how it is.
What do you mean?
It just
Okay, obviously not.
like men have no value. Like men
Megan
that
Thee
don't have
Stallion,
jobs, which is crazy to me.
Okay, but
a man who doesn't have a job and has no value. Like even if I'm with this girl, right, and I don't have a job, I'm still the man of this house.
Right.
Yes.
Okay, you don't have to have a job per se, but you need to be contributing.
You got to be a hustler.
So you got to at least sell drugs.
Yeah.
You got to sell drugs.
Sell drugs, sell.
I was definitely joking when I said that.
Do you have some kind of talent?
She
Are you
ran
a
with that
rapper?
one. I was definitely joking when I said that.
Sell some tracks.
It's kind of low. It's kind of low.
Yeah, it is.
Are you an artist?
Turn it up a
Sell
little
some
bit.
paintings. Hustle
definitely-
something. It ain't necessarily got to be some drugs, but you got to be
Something like drugs.
something that people will buy.
Damn.
You got to be in pharmaceutical sales.
Pharmaceuticals. Damn. All right. Can you cue up the video? Let's find out
I got it.
what the brother said about how you can live with a woman.
All right, here we go.
Might want to mute the mics.
Fall asleep. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But you gotta make sure it's on a day that you know she gotta. So basically what you do is you go over to girl house, you know what I'm saying? This is the first time she let you come through, you know what I'm saying? You gotta hit her at her house the first time. This is the only way the plan is gonna work. So you get her to let you come over there and hit her at her crib. You dog it down, you feel me? Beat the doonies all the way down, you feel me? And then fall asleep, you know what I'm saying? Right. But you gotta make sure it's on a day that you know she gotta go to work in the morning, you feel me? So you come over there, kill it, fall asleep. If she wake up, so basically what you do is you go over to girl house, you know what I'm saying? This is the first time she let you come through, you know what I'm saying? You gotta hit her at her house the first time. This is the only way the plan is gonna work. So you get her to let you come over there and hit her at her crib. You dog it down, you feel me? Beat the doonies all the way down, you feel me? And then fall asleep, you know what I'm saying? Right. But you gotta make sure it's on a day that you know she gotta go to work in the morning. You feel me? So you come over there, kill it, fall asleep. If she wake up in the morning and just go to work and don't wake you up and tell you to leave or nothing like that, then just don't never leave. Just post up, you know what I'm saying? When she come back, be there, you know what I'm saying? Dishes washed, you feel me? Like, you done cook some little burgers, some little dilly burgers, you found some little hamburger meat in the freezer, and made some little dilly hamburgers and fries when she got off work, like, blunt roll. Now you in there, if she let you stay that night, and you hit her again that night, and then she wake up and go to work again, you live there. You feel me? Go get some clothes, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Go get some club. Just leave the door unlocked. Go grab
You know what?
Leave the door unlocked so you can get back
Like,
in. You don't never want
I
to
totally
not be
understand.
there. You don't never want.
I totally understand what he's saying.
You in there?
Like, I totally understand that. Salakia.
I definitely understand what he's saying too.
Yo,
I wouldn't do it. But I get what he's saying.
Right. But it works. Yeah, it has to work.
But and like you were saying, oh, Megan Thee Stallion running the whole world. A lot of women do that. A lot of women don't. A lot of women will let you sleep there and don't pay nothing. And they want want to have a
Just sex.
yeah, or the bed is cold, so they need somebody.
Right.
They need somebody to be in the bed.
Right.
Ain't nobody in there, so somebody got to be in the bed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a lot of women would do that. It's not Yeah, a lot of women would do that. That's just the answer to the other shit you said.
I think. What you want to say something?
Go ahead.
nope, I don't want it.
I don't want to say nothing.
What you about to say?
Nope.
What you about to say?
No, I was just saying that I understand and I agree with the brother.
It's for
You
sure.
agree with him?
If you want to live there, you gotta beat the Doonies.
Gotta beat the
And then
doonies.
if she go to work, that's the only way it's gonna work. If she goes to work and leave you in the crib,
No, yeah. If I go to work and leave you in my crib,
You want me to stay?
you.
Damn. Hold on.
we go together. 'Cause guess what? I love hard.
The important part that he said is that he had dinner ready when she got home.
Oh, please. He had D
What if
ready.
she ain't got no? What if she ain't got no
He
food?
had dinner, D, and the blunt ready when she got home.
Yeah.
I mean, if I'm benefiting off the situation,
Damn.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
I want to say something.
What you-
You want to say something?
No, I was going, damn.
Oh, so like,
Playing the whole damn
who that?
show.
Is that me?
No,
Back. A replay.
no, that
That's
was
not
just
me.
on the joint.
That wasn't me. This
Shout
time.
out to the 8 people that's in the chat, man. Y'all the real
Shout out,
winners, all
man.
right?
Yo, appreciate
Hey,
y'all
y'all.
chiming
Share it,
in.
man.
Chicago War.
Share,
How you doing?
Chicago. Make sure you like it and share it.
Yes.
And yeah.
Might as well hit the
oh,
subscribe button
Chicago
too.
War. Help
Follow.
me out, sis.
Follow.
Yeah. If anybody's looking for a dog, anybody looking for a dog?
No, we taking that dog.
You looking for a dog?
I'm gonna holler at you.
You
on
might
that
have a
dog.
You
better
want a
life.
dog?
Take that dog.
I'm gonna holler at
Might
you
have
on
a
that
better
dog.
life.
You might have a better life at this house.
Huh?
You got a yard?
You got a yard, right?
Like a big
Yeah, I
yard?
got a yard. I
I
got
know
all
he got a
that.
yard.
He got a mansion though.
I know he
Nah, I ain't got no mansion.
I know you.
I bet if I went to his house, I'd be like, this is a mansion.
Yeah.
He would be
Yeah.
like, oh, this is a regular house, but I'd be like, oh, this is a mansion.
Yeah,
No,
big ass
this is a regular house.
How many rooms you
It's a little
got?
apartment.
How many rooms you got?
We ain't gonna talk.
We're gonna talk about that.
More rooms than
I
the
can't
other.
say doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
It don't matter. It don't
Irrelevant.
matter.
How many? That's irrelevant.
It's
How many-
What
irrelevant.
neighborhood
It's
is it
irrelevant.
in?
Huh?
What
We
neighborhood?
you know it's by the Walmart.
Is it gated?
We ain't gonna talk about that.
You got a type of code to get in?
You might have to. You know what I mean?
That's right, man.
But yeah.
So
I
you.
might have to hook my young man
Yeah.
with that joint.
All
Yeah.
right, man. Yeah.
Dog didn't he just go. The dog be like, this
The
never.
dog
Please
pees.
do.
The dog pees when you say hi.
No, he don't, man. Look, don't. Nah, no, he
The
don't.
dog just starve for attention, man. He ain't got no love. He don't know what to do.
Nah, he get love though.
We just put him outside out the back.
I just don't like kiss him in the mouth or.
No, I don't do that.
do all
We
that.
don't do that.
We ain't doing
Ain't
that
gotta do all
either.
that. Goddamn.
Some people do let their dog
they
kiss
do.
them in the
Definitely
mouth.
do.
Right. They just.
Or eat they
White
food.
folks be loving they
Huh?
dog.
Yeah.
Lick the ice cream.
Yeah. Do you remember
And then
that?
look after it. Like
And eat right after him.
yeah, that's some nasty
nasty.
shit.
That was nasty.
Nah.
You know.
I had something real important to say about that video. But
Go ahead.
Oh yeah, go please.
Let's go back. Let's go back.
to that video
what else was I gonna say?
for the 8 viewers that's listening.
Okay, I don't.
We
think,
need to know.
I
No,
don't.
we got
I don't.
five.
Me personally, I don't think it's okay. It's not.
We lost some.
It's not unlawful. Meaning, there's nothing in the Bible. There's nothing morally wrong about what he said.
Right.
You can do it if you feel like doing it, but I don't feel like as a man it's the
Manly thing to do.
the most honorable thing to do. And I would say that it's definitely like lawful. It's definitely like it's not morally wrong. Like God ain't gonna look down on you, but it's not.
Ooh, y'all, I got a question.
But it's not the most honorable thing to do. It's not the most upstanding thing to do. I think it's a way to do. I think it's a way to move in a woman's house that's like honorable. Like more be honest about
You
it.
gotta be sneaky nowadays if you try to move.
That's the sneaky right there.
But I think it's a certain type of woman. If you be honest with you, she'll let you move in. You ain't got to trick her or nothing like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You probably got to have sex with her a couple times first, but
Yeah.
Of course.
Like
You know,
I need to
you
move. I
gotta-
need to live here because things is going hard for me right
yeah,
now.
she'll
You
let
gotta
go in there.
communicate. I
Yeah.
like communication. Just
Yeah,
let me know what the deal
communicate.
is.
Communicate.
Would you say you had a question?
I do got a question.
All
Okay,
right.
so listen, y'all. Listen,
Talk about it.
right? All right, so I currently live in an apartment, right? So I was in the market looking to buy a home. The dude I was dating was like, "Oh, what you doing that for?" And I was like, "Because I would rather be a home owner instead of renting." And he was like, "But you ain't gonna get no man that way." And I was like, "What? What does that mean?" He was like, "Well, no man is gonna want to move into your home. So why would you go buy a home?" And I was like, that don't make no sense.
But
Anyway,
he'll move into
I'm
your
not talking.
apartment.
I would move in. Just put me on the lease. That's it. Or no, just put a bill in my name or something.
He must. What he own? He a CEO or something?
Right.
No, he didn't even have his own apartment. Like he was living with like 3 roommates.
Yeah, I think that's garbage.
Yeah, it didn't
That
make no
sound-
sense to
that
me,
sounds-
but I figured that I should ask.
But
That's
you,
I think a lot of our opinions we get skewed by the internet.
But that's like what you were saying. Like you wouldn't move. I mean, it's completely different a little bit. But you was like you wouldn't move in with a woman.
I wouldn't
like,
depend
depend
on
on
her.
her.
I wouldn't depend on it. No.
Yeah.
I just don't want. I got a fear of being
But
kicked
I'm
out.
doing it for a different reason. He doing it for pride. I'm doing it because I don't want to be on the I don't want to be on the side of the road with boxes.
Right,
So
exactly.
you would move in. You just want to be on the lease.
Yes,
Well,
I move in, but I don't need to be like.
Or
I
if
need
she
to have
owns the house, you want to be on the deed.
I need to have the power and authority over it. But he's doing it because of pride and ego. He's doing it because I'm the man of the house and I gotta own everything. I don't have to own everything. I just can't get kicked out. Right? I can't.
Right.
I can't be on the
Can't
side
be
of
on
the
the
road
side.
Right.
with boxes.
And it always seems to happen at 3 a.m.
Yeah,
For
it's
some
definitely
reason.
up there at 3.
When
That's
there's
the
nothing
worst
else.
time.
There's nothing open.
That's the
Because
worst
that's
time.
when you can check the phone.
Damn.
That's the worst time.
That's
I think she been giving us some secrets. That's like the second one I heard.
yeah.
Oh, let me stop. Yeah. I'm sorry, ladies. I'm not
Yo.
supposed to be see the secret.
That's when he sleep. That's when you can look at the.
Yeah. You know what's funny when they got the app where it take a picture. you see your girl like this. And they take the picture.
Wait,
you know
what
I mean?
app is that? What app I need to
It's
look
like an
for?
app when somebody like
Somebody
pick up
try
your
to break into
phone and they try
take a picture of you.
it takes a picture of them and then you see them like this.
Looking at him like,
Called red-handed.
Yeah, what's that?
What was that? What was that?
Okay, that's something else. All right, what's up? You had something to say?
Nah. We got somebody chiming in on it.
All right, what they say?
Oh, what they saying?
Said either way, you got to lay the D.
Yeah, I think that's either way. Yeah.
Either way.
Right.
Tell them they gotta call in.
Yeah. Call in, Marv, man. You know what I mean? Put us up on the game, bro.
Marv is not calling in.
Marv ain't gonna call in, man. He I already know my man's ain't calling in.
But he the one with the Trump song, right?
No, that's a different one. This is a different one.
Oh, okay.
Yo, my man with the Trump song, we could definitely throw you on there, man. Please call in. You know what I mean? Show us about, you know
I
what I
want
mean,
him
your
to
Trump
come in
support.
physically. I want him to come in.
Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna holler at my man. That's my dude from way back. You know what I'm saying?
So it's a Trump song that what? What about the
The
Trump
mainstream media ain't messing with him anyway. He's a Trump supporter. You can come in here, sit down in that chair, and
Yeah.
you can argue with him for 30 minutes.
Yeah, he could definitely come on in.
That's crazy. But on a lighter note, Bobby Smurder's getting out next month.
Next month?
Yes, they said they moved up to February.
That's great.
What was he in for? I don't even know.
He was he had like a racketeering charges. He killed some people.
Oh.
Sold some drugs.
Yeah. So I guess that's what it is now. So he's coming home, and Casanova's locked up.
Casanova is like on similar charges.
I like Cas, man. I like Casanova's music.
I think you definitely are a Casanova fan because you be talking about him.
Now
like
I'm
he's
a
famous.
Megan Thee Stallion fan. I don't like.
You mess with Meg, huh?
Yeah, I think she got a good heart.
You like the hot girl.
You know Megan Thee Stallion is? She's a hoe with a heart of gold.
I think she has a heart. I think she just does all the whole stuff.
No, listen, that's what I didn't like about y'all last week. Like, why Meg gotta be a hoe though?
Cause
Who,
she's
Megan?
a hoe.
Hey, Meg.
Why
Megan
Meg
Thee
gotta be a
Stallion?
hoe?
She's shaking the doonies in front of everybody.
Doonies.
It's just all she doing is dancing. She like to
Can
dance.
she at least put like more clothes on while she
Yeah, I
dance?
mean, yeah.
You ain't gonna get the same effect.
Well, you know, kind of like when you hear her music, it's like
I'm a
I feel like all that stuff like most people, not everybody, but most people, unless you're like super extreme about it. Most people was down with like the whole like women being naked, women having sex with who they want to have sex with, until it's your daughter.
Well,
we do.
right. It was
Walk around, buck you naked. Walk around, buck you naked.
I sing the song, the WAP song.
Cardi B.
Cardi B.
Cardi was playing the music. Her daughter came in
And she
and she
turned
stopped.
Stop that shit.
Everybody's cool with being naked, having
Right.
all types of sex, getting high until your kid's doing it, and then it's turn
Yeah.
the music up, put some clothes
So
on.
it's not okay for your daughter.
That's
but
not.
it's okay for my daughter.
Wait till you get married before you have sex.
Yeah.
As everybody's fine with being a hoe and getting high and living terrible
Right.
lifestyles until it's your daughter,
Right.
until
Right.
it's your son.
She don't want her daughter to see her with her
hypocritical
goonies
to me.
out.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
My point is, if you wouldn't be cool with your daughter being Megan Thee Stallion,
Right.
don't
Why is it cool for my daughter?
exactly.
Yeah. I mean, I would like to take Megan Thee Stallion on like a picnic or something.
Like I said, everybody can change.
But she wouldn't mess with me anyway because she would say that I'm not up to her standard in America.
I think Megan Thee Stallion would give you a chance. You got to be her bodyguard first.
Or backup dancer. Or if he was the backup dancer or something like that.
Or you gotta be a rapper.
A rapper.
You was working on it, right?
Oh damn!
Nah, I did. I did try to work it. I did try to do it. I put a couple of songs out too.
Yeah, he did. He did.
Yeah.
You got to be a bodyguard.
You had
or
some-
something.
you had
'Cause I think the
some-
bodyguard
yeah.
is definitely hitting. So like,
The bodyguard.
bodyguard definitely is.
Look, man, I'm telling
The
him how to
bodyguard
do
be
it.
in the house
He's gonna have to
dancing,
learn how to dance.
She be like, who protects me? Be like, I do. And who makes sure that no niggas get close to me? I do. Yeah. I don't know. Is she married right now?
No, Megan Thee Stallion. I said she a hoe with a heart of gold. You heard what I said?
Who said she gotta be hoeing though?
All right, man. Megan Thee Stallion is an amazing.
How
she's
you
a-
know who be in her bed?
Megan Thee Stallion, she really when she leave the studio, she could leave the music video. She sit down and read a book.
Yeah.
She read a book because she in school.
She
She's
is?
trying to get a degree.
She is?
Yes.
She been trying to get out
word?
of school for 8 years. Megan Thee Stallion been trying to get out of school for 8 years, man. Come on.
I think Megan Thee Stallion. Yeah. Okay. So she's in school.
Yeah, part time. Part time.
She been trying to get a bachelor's degree for 8 years.
Man, shout out to man.
Hand me the
Which
one that's soda in it.
This one here.
But
So what do you think about the climate of America now?
Listen, man. I put it to you like this. I don't watch the news.
damn, that's crazy.
I watched the news like crazy the last 2 days, man. I had a ball. I mean, I know I'm not probably like a lot of people that's out there that, they want to watch the news and find out what's going on in the world. I loved every minute of what was going on at the Capitol. Man, that was the best episode of the news, man.
Just kick back.
That's what I did.
looking.
I was loving every
drink.
minute of it.
Eat my
I was like, look at
popcorn.
these dudes, look at that. They climbing the walls, man. Like that was
They scaled
you
They
like
scaled the wall.
they got up in there. People were going to come out and say, "Well, it was planned and all this." Nah, man, bruh. They went up in there and they took it over. It was what it was. They was rioting. Don't try to say they was protesting. Don't try to say it was they ain't do nothing. Nah, man. No, the funniest thing was the boy that had the no look pass with the mace. You know what I
They
mean?
sprayed the hell out the cops.
He was like, "Oh,
That was mace. I think that was
Water.
bear spray.
I don't know what it was,
It
but
was green.
I loved every minute of it, man. I was very entertained when that was going on, man. I was like, hey, bring it on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like we've been waiting for this. You know what I'm saying?
Do you think it was black Trump supporters out there?
It was.
It was
They
one.
had-
He had the one ball.
Like, I didn't
always
see-
a couple.
Who was the lady that was praying?
They had pictures of black people out there.
Our men and our women.
Damn, that's crazy. I didn't see.
It's
it.
always a few of them, but I feel like there's always a few. There's always a few.
Yeah,
You
it
think
wasn't a
Candace
lot.
Owens was out there?
Doubt it.
She's
But
whack.
I feel like a lot of those people you see is like
Terrorists.
Thugs,
Terrorists. Those
True.
thugs.
criminals.
I feel like a lot
We
of
are against those thugs.
a lot of the a lot of the black people you see in those rallies and those marches and whatnot. I mean, I have no proof of this. I'm just saying from what I'm seeing.
Right.
I have no proof of this, but I'm saying you look and you see it looked like homeless people that they gave $50 to.
That's funny.
In a t-shirt and a hat and said, "Come here." A lot of them. Now some of them
make sense.
Now some of them, like the cat that made that song, is for sure like actually support Trump.
Right.
But like you see people and they got like the generic shirts on. They don't look authentic. They don't look like they don't look like they bought that shirt.
Like the dudes with the
It looked like you saw him down the block and said, "I give you $100.
Right.
Put this shirt on, put this hat on,
and just go
and walk down the block."
Nigga like,
that's yeah.
They
Because I saw one cat at the Trump thing look like a straight dope fiend from DC. I'm sorry, maybe he was just a regular brother that loved Republicans,
right?
But he looked like a dope fiend. Just they found out.
Just put this shirt on and come
Put this shirt on.
I'm gonna give you $50. Put this shirt on, put his hat on. We're gonna walk down the block.
Dang, sound like dudes with that wear fringes on
I have no
t-shirts.
proof of this, but I'm just saying.
Put these fringes on his t-shirt and keep going.
Did he ever give a reason why he support Trump, Isaiah Ward?
Who's that?
Your friend.
I'm sure he got a million.
Does he have? I mean, yeah. He has some.
I mean, which one? Which one?
That's why we got to get him on
Money,
here.
capitalism. You know what I mean? Like I wish he would call up. You know what I'm saying? I know he probably listening out there. If you're listening out there, Mug, you know what I mean? Call on up. You know what I'm saying? Let them know. You know what I mean? What it is? Because if you out there voting, we don't vote. You know what I'm saying? We ain't about that life. But if you out there, you know what I mean? Show them the reason. You know what I mean? Why you would be a Trump supporter.
I think a lot of black people, and they got a good reason to are fed up with the Democratic Party.
Right.
A lot of them, and they got good reason to be, but they failing when they think that the Republicans are going to do anything different.
Right.
There's this illusion that they're making more money. You believe that we making more money under?
They was making money under. They was making money.
Go ahead, my bad.
No. I was gonna say people that's making money
Yeah.
was making money under Trump. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Shoot.
I made what?
Officers, you know
$1,600.
One of the officers was making some good
$1,800.
bread. You know what I mean? Under Trump, because he's for the small businesses and the things like that.
Yeah.
Who, me?
No. So it's like,
I say.
well, no, I ain't saying it like that.
I was about to say because he was making.
But
that same money under
there's
Obama.
some people that was making some bread under Trump. You know what I mean? And they for Trump, but they against what the Democratic Party is bringing about.
A lot of it got to do with money.
Me personally, you know what I mean? If I was a voter like Trump was straight out front with his racism. You know what I mean? Biden came up on TV yesterday and was like,
he dumb as hell, though.
He was but you know what? You heard what he said yesterday? Mm-mm. He came out yesterday and was like, this wouldn't happen if it was black people out there. Put them right back to sleep.
Oh.
Put them right back. You didn't see that?
Mm-mm.
Yeah,
he came right out.
Heard him say that.
Yeah, he came right out and was like, this wouldn't happen if it was black people. Like they very subtle.
Yeah.
Democrats. You know
Democrats,
what I mean?
they slick. They
real
way more
slick.
slick than Republicans. Republicans more upfront with you.
Right.
The Democrats, they good.
They put you right back to sleep.
Yeah, because they just right. That's the opposite end of the spectrum, I guess you would say. But it's still the same feather attached to the same bird.
Right.
But if you remember, I'm not gonna ask you. Did you see Roots? Y'all remember Roots?
I definitely saw.
No, you saw Roots. You see
Your
Roots?
name is
I
Tony.
remember when Chicken George, his dad was mad. Was it Chicken George?
Chicken George.
He was mad because he was going up to go talk to the Democrats.
Right.
He was
Tom
like,
Moore?
"Don't you-" Yeah, remember he was like, "Don't you go talk to them damn Democrats."
Republic before like the '60s.
Yeah,
Republicans used to be the black party.
Yeah.
It was right.
It all the whole thing just ebbs and flows. It just just by generation things change and things flow.
Right.
But the problem is the black community pretty much stays the same or it gets worse.
Right.
Because
That's crazy.
We never do what we're supposed to do, which is have faith in each other instead of having faith in the political party.
Right. Message.
Message.
Get the message. I don't know, man. It's crazy right now. I don't know. I think it's a good time to be black, like you said.
Man, it is.
So I'm sit back, enjoy the rest of the year because what's coming up? I think everybody's gonna forget about this on Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
Probably. I mean,
That's a good sentiment right there because 2021. WON.
can I answer?
One.
Can I answer about the holidays? As far as like the Christmas and all that, do have people this year 2020? Did people like celebrating more or less, or was there in your opinion was there a lesser focus on Christmas and Thanksgiving and things like
No,
that? I'm asking her.
Oh, okay.
If she actually might do it.
There we go.
What? Like as far as me celebrating?
Just in general, was there was there a bigger focus on? Was there a bigger or less focus on things like Christmas, Thanksgiving, the major holidays?
I don't think that there was a bigger focus. No, I mean, my family doesn't really celebrate Christmas like that anyway.
Hanukkah?
No.
I mean, not Hanukkah. Kwanzaa. That's
Was it mistletoes?
Nobody celebrated
They
that.
don't know about that
Celebrated
shit, bro.
Kwanzaa.
Salakia.
Yeah, Kwanzaa be like, we celebrate Mojo. What the fuck is that shit?
Maybe there could have
the
been
red
less
candle.
because of COVID and all of that. Because I guess we're in Delaware right now, and I'm originally from Indianapolis, so I didn't get to go home for those holidays because of COVID and the fear behind that. So there wasn't much of celebration because of that reason.
Okay.
But that's why they pushed the whole Zoom.
Yeah.
You can.
Y'all remember, we
Sure.
pretty
Bro,
much know that
pie.
COVID was going to put a wrench in the whole situation. But I was just trying to get a gauge on like people that celebrate Christmas, celebrate Thanksgiving. Has everything that's going on in the world make them focus less on the holidays? That's what I was trying to figure out.
I don't think so. I mean, well, in a major part, I would say, because I seen on Facebook, everybody was dressed alike with all the
I
same
definitely
pajamas
saw that.
on.
Yeah,
Yeah, people still made,
pajamas stuff.
you know,
killing me.
people
Yeah.
still made it happen.
Yeah, they still made it happen. COVID jumped up because so many people were going to go see their families and stuff like that. So COVID took a spike. Same thing with Thanksgiving. It took a spike.
Yeah. I definitely saw that.
It's kind of like
I mean,
the holidays are just too. It's just too strong.
Yeah,
Like if we was out here dying of Ebola. Ebola has a 95% death rate. Like 95%. Like
you gonna die.
you're gonna die when you get Ebola.
Right?
Like if
finna die,
Ebola was here in America, we would still celebrate Christmas.
Probably.
Right.
Yeah, there are people that
Yeah,
feel
of
very
course.
strongly about celebrating the holidays like Thanksgiving and Christmas. So
You know what? The whole thing in a nutshell is what they say is I'm not celebrating Christmas or I'm not celebrating Thanksgiving. I just using this time to be with family.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But what you're doing is you celebrating Christmas.
You're celebrating Christmas.
And you celebrating Thanksgiving.
That was my excuse.
Yeah. Yeah.
I used to like Christmas, man, to see them lights and
Let it
you know,
snow.
and I used to sleep underneath of the tree
Let it
and watch
under the tree.
and watch
Damn.
Home Alone. Right? Yeah.
Alone was a good movie.
Home Alone. When I used to watch Home Alone and you see them big houses with them big trees and all them gifts and all that stuff. That stuff is you know, you want to, especially if it's snow, it's over.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And you can make a snowman.
man.
It's
Yeah,
done.
I think all of it is just fun, and I think that it's hard for people to resist. We was at camp, probably the last time we went to camp in Philly, and the whole time brothers was talking about Thanksgiving. That was the brothers was on the podium talking about Thanksgiving. That was the holiday that was coming up most recent to that time we was out in the street, and so everybody that spoke was talking about Thanksgiving for the most part. And the brother came up on the side and asked me a question. He was saying, "So okay." Say like all y'all wasn't Israelites your whole lives, yeah. Y'all wasn't so before y'all was doing this, y'all was doing something else.
Right.
So like this year, come Thanksgiving, y'all ain't gonna do nothing. Y'all ain't gonna have no dinner, get together, nothing. I was like, no, we're not gonna do it. Hell no. He's like, get the fuck out of it. Like he couldn't. He just it wasn't a matter
Hurry
of
up, you stupid.
it wasn't a matter of whether or not Thanksgiving was right or wrong. That wasn't the argument. That wasn't the argument that he was trying to make. It was simply that we're not going to take the opportunity to have fun. We're not going to have to take the opportunity to eat a big meal.
You can't do that every day?
That's my point.
What is
My point
You
is,
can do that every day.
my point is,
Damn
why
right.
can't you just have a meal every day?
Every day.
Why you got to choose this day?
Y'all
to have
can't
a
tell
big
I
meal?
eat meals every day.
Why can't you take this day?
Every
Why can't
day.
you take this
One thing
day?
about me, I'm going to eat.
Why you got to take this day to have a meal, to have fun, to see your family? Why you can do that any day of the week,
Right.
Damn
Every
right.
day of the week. And the problem is that people can be conditioned to have fun on this day,
Right.
Celebrate this day, see their family this day, and it's hard to resist.
We've been under white people too long.
Damn
Definitely.
too long.
Way too long.
Definitely.
Damn. We know them better than they know us.
Yeah, they do.
We know everything. Like we know how not to piss them off. We know how to act stupid so that they will not, you know, think you're too smart.
Right.
You know, we know how to laugh at they fucking corny ass jokes.
Yeah.
Try jokes.
H-A. Right?
H-A.
We know how to do all of that. We know how to
Appease to them.
appease them
Yeah.
to make you look like the non-threatening black.
Damn right, man.
Like Kevin Hart.
Yeah.
Kevin Hart. Why so many white people like Kevin Hart? Because he's non-threatening.
Right.
He's a black guy that they wouldn't be scared of if they seen him at night at the ATM machine.
Right. Damn.
They saw him, they'd be like,
They approach him.
It's just Kevin Hart.
You know, because you back in the day, you used to cross the street. You know what I mean? When you see a brother walking down the street,
You know who else?
What's up?
Terry Crews.
Oh, that dude.
Terry Crews is a non-threatening black man.
Very big and
he's big. Like
Didn't he get his joints grabbed? A white boy walked up and grabbed him in the.
his cojones.
But he's big. He's big. But you see him, they'll put him on a horse in the Old Spice commercial.
Yeah.
In draws.
Yeah.
And he'll
break dancing in
he'll
break stance,
and he'll do all of that kind of stuff because that's the only way that they can stomach niggas.
You know what's crazy? And I don't want to get off topic, but that's crazy that even his rib be telling him, not to act out when they be coming at him like that. You know what I mean?
I heard.
Go ahead. No, you swat.
I heard the whole. I'm going against the grain a little bit, but I heard the whole. I heard the specific story about what happened.
Yeah.
And
he didn't grab him like that.
Most of y'all would have did what he did.
What?
Most of y'all would have did what Terry Crews did.
Yeah.
Like
we talk about him like, oh, you let the white man grab you in the nuts. Why you ain't just kill him dead right there? That's how we talk about it. Like, why ain't you just put him to death right there in the most of y'all would have did what he did.
What? Because of that money?
Let him grab you.
No, just in general, you would have did what he did.
Right, you would have been
you would have bitched up?
Me too.
No, my point is he didn't all the way bitch up. He didn't just the way we talk about the story.
Right.
It's like the white man didn't. He just looked at him and cried.
No.
That's not what
he didn't do anything.
That's not what happened. That's not what happened.
He's the first man that was on the Me Too
He said he
movement.
didn't want to seem like the angry black man.
Angry black man. Yeah.
I guess not. But my point is that.
But they wouldn't have did nothing.
My point is that most of us would like to think that we would have beat
You would have turned bi-curious.
Most of us would like to think you would like to think that you would have broke the white man's jaw.
Right.
But if you hear the specific story of what Terry Crews said happened, you probably would have did what he did.
Right. Because the niggas is doing that for less than what he's making.
No, but I'm saying like we act like he just didn't do anything. He at least pushed the white.
He did push the white boy away, but still, damn, nah, man.
I didn't even know he did
somebody
that.
grabbed my jaw. You know what I mean?
I'm saying my point is you act like you would have broke his jaw and you would have went to jail that night.
I'd have went to jail that night.
White man or not, because it's that.
But you don't want to go to jail if you got $1 million.
Right, but
millions of dollars. You don't want to go to jail.
You act like you would have broke his jaw.
Just bail right
I mean,
now.
look at the outcome of the boy. The boy's
yourself.
career still ended. You know what I mean?
Huh?
Terry Crews was his career going up?
I mean, he was doing a lot of the little goofy stuff in the movies. You know what I mean? He was that big dude that was doing small people stuff.
Yeah, but I think
I
Well, he
don't
had the
think it
Old
had much
Spice
effect on
thing
his
going.
huh?
He had the Old Spice going.
I don't think it had much effect on
Yeah.
his career.
I mean, what has he done since then?
Exactly. I don't think it had much. I don't think it had much effect on his career.
I think it did.
Personally,
You know what I mean? Just
but I don't know.
for him to have to come back out and say,
I don't know what year that happened.
yeah, that was
But my point is, y'all ain't as tough as y'all think y'all are. That's
Right, yeah.
that's my point. My point
Yeah,
is-
these niggas ain't tough. These niggas is alpha females.
My point is,
I hear you.
My point is,
son.
you at a party trying to make business deals. A white man grab you your nuts. You push the white man. You push him. Maybe you call the cops or yell at him.
Like, hey, man.
But you push him and you
Yeah.
go about your night. That's more likely what you would do. And that's what Terry Crews did. He pushed him
Yeah.
a couple times. He yelled at him.
Right.
He went about his night. That's what most of the people would do.
He's a beta male.
Y'all not
Beta.
No.
Hit him with the laugh.
He just not trying
You're
to go to
funny.
jail.
Right, he's not trying to go to jail. And a lot of us, y'all probably would do the same thing too. Y'all doing this at y'all
point.
jobs.
That's my point. That's my point.
You know
is
what?
my point is that most of y'all would have did what he did.
What would you have done?
I probably would have did what he did.
Yeah, like, yo, man, get the fuck
I
out.
would've
man.
put- I would've
That's
pushed
the
him.
first time I've heard that he even pushed the dude.
Yeah,
away.
that's the problem. People don't know that. People think he
You
just.
did. No, I know.
Oh,
Yeah.
you got me. That's not what happened. He pushed
He
him.
said, "Oh, you got me."
He pushed him he pushed him. The cat tried it again. He pushed him again. He yelled at him or something, and
Right.
that was it.
He's like,
But
hey,
I gotta
man, what
say
are
a
you
lot
doing?
about you. If somebody grab your nuts, right?
That's the
Somebody
real
grab your nuts and you push him away, and then he try to grab them bitches again.
Yo,
That's kind of crazy.
That's what
That's
I'm
great.
saying. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
That is kind of crazy.
Because I think a lot of times when we talk about stories, when you teaching and you talking about stories, you got to be specific about the details of the story. Because if not, you get up here and start lying. You don't even know you lying because you ain't read the whole article.
Yo,
and that's the truth. The truth is when you teaching about something like a current event, read the whole article, please. Because if you don't, I'm gonna watch you talk about it and you sound stupid because I read the whole article and I know all that happened.
Yo, it's
you
funny.
didn't.
My man said they gave him a Netflix movie after that.
Yeah.
Nobody watched
What
it.
was it? John
Nobody
Henry,
watched
wasn't
it.
it?
I mean,
Nobody
I watched
watched
it, but it was stupid.
John Henry, nobody
John Henry or
watched
something stupid like that.
Nobody
yeah.
watched John Henry. You should have when he had a little shit on his face.
I ain't
Nobody
seen
watched
it.
John Henry?
I ain't seen that joint.
Like, it was a waste of an hour and a half of my life.
Wasn't John Henry the Green Giant on it? No, that's too old. I'm showing my age.
No.
again. God dang.
That ain't
Green
too old.
Giant.
John Henry is the nigga with the hammer, right?
Yeah, the hammer.
Ain't nobody watched that movie.
Ain't nobody
bro.
watched that joint.
But I was thinking about watching P Valley.
I watched it for P Valley.
It's good.
I did
See,
watch
nobody
P-Valley.
want to watch it because they saying that it's a transsexual in
If you
it.
can stomach some gay stuff, you can watch
It is. And you
No,
look
no.
at it and you just like cringe. Like,
If you can
ugh.
stomach some gay stuff, you can get through it this show.
There's a lot of women support transgenders,
They do. You would like this show.
and all they doing is just trying to
See,
learn.
That's why I don't like when you be generalizing. Don't say
A lot of women. I'm
do.
not saying a lot of women.
A lot
of women.
A lot is like 20,000 people.
They support.
Yeah, I guess it depends on what your lot
Right,
is. You got a woman right
She think
here.
I'm talking about like
Her.
2.
A lot of women that's in this room right now.
Right, because
You can't say a lot of women.
those
A lot of you ain't
transsexuals.
low.
I'm speaking for the women, though.
Right, but those transsexuals, they hang around women to just learn from you how to be a woman.
Yeah, woman, yeah. That's true.
Because they trying to get your man.
That's true.
Oh, God.
That's nasty and disgusting. It is. It's disgusting. And it's disgusting.
Then you're not gonna like P Valley. I mean, P Valley did have a different storyline, but there was a lot of that going.
Hitting stuff.
You did something.
God dang.
If you can stomach a little bit of homosexuality, like some real gay
Well,
stuff.
I watched what's the name? Empire.
I don't
Oh,
watch
well,
it,
yeah, it would be
seen
about
that
the same then.
Yeah, if you can stomach a little, you can watch it.
It'll be about the
You can watch it pretty
I was
entertaining.
watching Empire like, ew.
It's a little more graphic
ew.
in
It's
P
probably-
Valley.
It's more graphic.
But yeah, because P Valley on HBO or something. Stars,
Yeah.
something like that.
Stars.
Yeah, but Empire was on Fox, so they didn't put as much. But there are some scenes
Yeah.
in P
Yeah,
Valley that
P
you
Valley,
wouldn't
you know,
like.
if you can get through some gay, like really gay stuff, you can watch it pretty entertaining. Show.
I'm gonna get
He
it.
said, somebody
all
said
said-
gay people are talented.
Who said that? It's
That's-
gay people are
That's
talented.
disgusting.
And I feel like a lot of women feel like intimidated by gay people because they damn near do stuff.
There you go with a lot of women.
So, or do women believe that transgenders
A
can
lot
have
don't mean like
a baby
No,
How
how?
can they have a baby?
out their butt?
How?
That's what I thought. That's fake news, right?
You
definitely
need a
fake news.
uterus.
That's definitely fake news.
Yo,
A lot of women, some women. That's better.
Thank you.
That's what it is.
Can you stop the
Not a lot. A lot, because a lot could be hurt. Some women,
Yeah.
some women feel intimidated by like gays and transgenders because they can do makeup better in their eyes. They can do makeup better than a woman. They can dance better.
Right.
Sometimes they feel intimidated, but that's garbage because
That's crazy.
It's time for women. It's time for lesbians to come home.
because a gay. That's off topic. Because a gay man and a transgender gotta be real good at makeup. He gotta know how to dance real good. He gotta be like extra.
For anybody to look at them,
Exactly.
they got to be like.
He gotta
the best of
compensate
the
for the
best.
fact that
Ooh, that funky behind, and he got them big ass feet.
a gay person has to compensate for the fact that they have a penis instead of a vagina. So they gotta be amazing at makeup. They gotta be
Right.
the greatest dancer.
Oh yeah, Chicago said the trans out women the women. Yeah, they do because I can't do a lot of makeup, but I look on YouTube and TikTok and all them, and they do makeup way better.
I've heard that. I've heard that.
Yeah.
That certain things that are womanly, gay people and transgender are so-called better.
Mm-hmm.
But of course they got to be better because they got to compensate for all that penis they got.
If I could, on Top Model, it's a dude that teaches the women how to walk.
Yes.
The catwalk.
Yes.
It is a man. It's a man who teaches women how to walk.
But all
How you
that
gonna
stuff men don't
teach
really
women how to
care
walk?
about that much.
Who you gonna teach who now?
A woman how to walk.
Shit.
You know, I've been hearing a lot of this about. I've been hearing a lot about alpha females.
Alpha female.
What is that?
A dog ass bitch.
All right.
He said dog ass.
What is
that? What's
alpha
alpha
female? Please let me know what that is. You know what I mean?
What's alpha female?
What's alpha female?
For me, I'm not gonna speak.
Oh,
for
you heard about it
everybody.
from her.
See, she said a lot of niggas. See, she talking about us.
She didn't say that.
Nah, I just fucking with you.
Bad words like that. It probably was that conversation that we had the other day. But for me, I consider myself an alpha female at work.
Oh, do tell.
What does that mean?
At work.
Hold on, let me get the damn.
So
Keep your cover.
Oops.
in the workplace,
Don't blow your cover now.
I'm not gonna put any specific details, but in the workplace, I have to make a lot of the rules. I have to enforce a lot of the rules. I have to discipline people. I
Oh
have to
my word.
make plans and things like that. So in the workplace, I do consider myself.
Design one. I bet you better not be letting this young lady discipline you at the workplace.
Look good. Like, what? I'm black and I'm proud. What?
But wait,
I'm black and I'm proud.
She be like, "Why the hell you so goddamn late?" It's 8:30. You supposed to be at 8:00.
Hey, look.
Why you so goddamn late?
Hey,
Yo.
TikTok, motherfucking TikTok. TikTok, motherfucker.
Top gun
She gotta look. She gotta go like this. She gotta go all the way up.
I think your lunch was over 30 seconds ago.
God.
tick tock
So,
okay.
gun
So when you,
shot.
oh, I'm sorry.
Can we get a
Sorry.
clear definition? Can we get a clear definition of what an alpha female is?
Right.
Please.
Well, I think the way you're referring to an alpha female might be different, like an alpha female, like in relationships and in regular like life. For me, I would consider myself an alpha female at work.
Workplace.
And-
But you're not an alpha female in regular life.
And in regular life or in relationships, no, and I don't want to be.
But what is the
That's
definition?
dope.
What's the
Can we get a hand clap for that?
Word.
Because goddamn.
definition that you like calling shot? Like I'm trying to get a definition.
That's a long
He put
hand
the
clap.
crowd.
So you want a definition for an alpha,
Alpha female.
person or an alpha female,
Yeah.
or just an alpha in general?
Are they an alpha female because they're not an alpha female at home? Do they bring that at work because they're not an alpha female at home?
You gotta make somebody life hell.
Yeah, right.
I mean, I don't say that I go looking for that just because I can't get it at home. It's not like I'm striving to be an alpha female at home. No, it's just that's just what my job is.
All right, I ain't gonna get into like details. So are you like I'm assuming you're like a manager level?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so you give them hell.
No,
Mean as hell.
You give them hell because I've noticed like you know how like they like to say that oh shoot I got a black woman as a manager, and then it's like at home they not managing, but at work it's just like they bring them hell. They you know what I mean.
No, because at home, like in the home, like I don't have a partner or a spouse or anything like that. But when that person does come along, I would prefer to let them do all of that stuff.
Right.
I'll take the submissive female role or the submissive woman role.
Why you do with
But at the
quotation
office.
marks?
I do that because my managers or my bosses expect results. That's how I get results.
And do you think a black woman has to do a little bit more than a black male?
Shout out to Parash Kapar.
Shout out.
Parash over here?
Yeah, Parash Kapar.
Hey, Parash.
Kazakawaf Ben Yemen.
No, I feel like at work I
Getting
have
class,
to.
by the way.
Yes,
Hold
I
on,
feel
she
like
said Chicago War said an alpha female wear the pants in a relationship.
Oh gosh.
an alpha female in the
said-
relationship.
He said,
Yeah.
oh gosh.
God damn. I need to text my wife.
So
let her get up on here. Let her say some shit.
So
Yes,
continue.
please,
I'm sorry. Continue.
Do tell.
Where was I? You
She
were
forgot.
asking
I forgot
me
too.
Yes.
I forgot.
Yes.
about work
Yes, absolutely.
and
Absolutely.
how I would differentiate between
Yes.
the
Do you
two.
think you have a harder job than do you have to show a little bit more than some of your alpha male companions?
Oh, I know
That's a good
that
question.
for a fact.
That's a good question.
Because the things that, like, I've looked at, so every year we have to make a set of goals or a set of things that we're going to do. And I've looked at some of my counterparts or some of my equals in other roles, and their goals or their objectives for the year are much less than mine.
Mm-hmm.
And they expect more out of me. Like, when you're looking at numbers, like, they're looking at me to get 99% or 100%, but they're saying, oh, for Brad, it's only 90%. He can do 85 and he'll be good.
Yeah.
But, Jalessa, hers is 95. Oh, she needs to get 99. Right. You know, we're going to
Damn, that fucking sucks.
Do tell.
like, and that's just straight facts. Like,
That is. Marv, you need to holler at your brother. Hold on, come on.
I think we starting to understand more. I think like women are starting to see more like they don't want to be in that man role in the house.
In the house,
and
I don't care about if you yell at me at the job, but at the house is different.
Right. I mean, we can argue. You can cuss me out, but we ain't breaking up because when I love hard. We ain't never breaking up.
so
when I love hard.
You ain't leaving.
Yeah.
I love hard.
I love hard.
Right.
Yeah.
That is
funny. Because a lot of times, like, okay, why all like. I know we going on, but what the hell? The Gun Levitt is kicking in.
We having a
so
good
what
old
the hell?
time,
Right?
man.
We only been here like an hour.
Yeah,
so check it out, right?
Enough. Ain't been long enough. Yeah.
Why
Or 3.
do butches?
Oh yes.
Butches?
Yeah,
Butches.
bull dykes.
Lesbians?
Yes. Why do they gotta look like hood niggas?
He's a political.
Oh, say that again?
Because they from the hood.
Like, okay,
Because they
Transformers. Transformers. They, whether they white or black, they act like black women.
I feel, that's okay.
You know, like they be like, "Honey child."
Okay,
Even white ones. White ones be like, "Honey child, you ain't gonna do this." They act like a black woman.
I think like I said this, I mentioned it before. I think a lot of our perceptions about things are skewed by TV and the internet. I don't think that's necessarily true.
So you don't think that Transformers?
The ones that get famous and the ones that get noticed for the most part, because they're
because it's for TV, it's for followers.
Yeah, they got good personalities. So they yelling, they snapping their neck. So that's for TV. But I think it's a lot of white lesbians white homosexuals is acting like white people.
Are you a
right. I'm talking about more so Transformers.
Are you a lesbo?
Talking about Transformers. Transgenders.
More specific, please.
So you're saying they put on the character of a black woman.
Yes.
That also is not necessarily true. That also is.
Maybe I could be wrong.
I'm saying a lot of things our perception about a lot of things are
that's
skewed.
What you get like from the social media.
Are skewed from social media and TV.
So it's fake news.
Not necessarily fake news, but you just basing on what you saw on TV instead of like other things.
Well, I used to work at. It's not exactly what I've seen in TV.
Yeah.
Because I used to work at a hotel called In Town Suites.
Right.
And I used to see, the prostitution that went on. And they used to ask me what was going on in the hotel, but I would never tell. Because
you ain't
don't tell at the hotel.
Right, because I was selling drugs in the hotel.
Don't tell about the hoes.
I was a maintenance guy selling full out drugs. Matana Pa, I'll tell you.
Oh.
They came in my crib.
He said, don't get him in here.
You're right?
I ain't got nothing to do with
right?
You selling drugs.
Right. No, but I'm saying, you remember the day they came to the room and when you was chilling in the room? And I had 8.
You ain't got to tell all the details of the story.
In the freezer.
In the freezer. God dang.
And she said, "What are you doing in the freezer?" What are you?
Hoes, heifers, hee-haws, and hula hoop.
Can we get back to the transgenders?
Well, okay, the transgenders.
What were you saying?
What about the transgenders? You talking about the transgenders acting like black women?
Okay.
Yeah, you said they all act like black men.
All right,
black niggas.
I'm gonna go back to that, but I want to ask y'all this, right? Because I just want to just change lanes for a second.
To conclude the point.
Right, to conclude the point.
Many homosexuals, transgenders, act like black women because black women are very entertaining. So when you turn on the TV, turn on the internet, a gay white man or transgender white man will act like a black woman because that's
to get likes and followers.
Yes, because that's a cool way to be a woman. a black
Right.
woman. It's a cool way to be a woman.
I totally agree
But that
with
doesn't
that.
necessarily mean that every transgender and every
That's how they act in real
But
life.
Dykes be acting like niggas though. I got 2 at my job.
But I think a lot of those
one
because
black and one white.
a lot of them because they grew up in the hood.
Don't both like niggas, right?
Sack they pants.
Thank you. Can I get a hand clap for Mataza Pa
The
proving?
white, yo, let me tell you something. The white ones act harder than the goddamn.
A lot of them grew up in the hood though.
I'm not sure if they from the hood.
But how you gonna be
A white.
what they call? You gonna be a butch with a big? What they call? What it do
Cheeks.
call? No, not
Dooney.
Doonies.
Doonies.
They be
There's a
having
lot of stuff that's
jiggly
going
doonies.
on with these Doonies, evidently.
What's the Dooney?
Yeah, okay. I thought the Doonies.
Ass.
I ain't trying to get too graphic. I ain't talking. Let's not
Jiggly
talk about that.
doonies.
Okay. Oh, sorry.
Let's not talk about the Doonies.
Okay, we're not gonna talk about the Doonies. Okay, so what we will do is I want to ask y'all, and I'm gonna tell y'all something that I ain't tell nobody. So don't tell nobody. All right.
Okay.
This is between.
Saved it on the whole life. On the podcast.
This is between.
Stop sharing the love now. 'Cause we ain't got to.
This is between us right here.
No
This ain't
screenshotting.
nobody else.
It never leaves this room.
No screen
Hey.
recording.
Look, the
never leaves this room.
The number going up like this nigga about to tell a secret.
Yeah.
All right,
It never leaves this room.
all right. So
Exclusive.
this is a section of the show where
Exclusive.
this is the section of the show where we'll reveal some story, right?
Go ahead.
So I was at
Bring it
this
out.
job. I was working at In Town Suites, right? In Town Suites was a
That's where it went
crack
down.
motel down in
Damn.
the huh?
Do tell.
No, I don't know. He telling.
Right. It was called In Town Suites down in Orlando, right? This hotel was notoriously
shit.
known for whatever, right? It was known for prostitution, drugs, and everything, right?
Go down over there.
Right. So one day, this guy, his job called and said that this guy didn't answer his phone. And he didn't show up for work. So they sent me to the room to check on the guy to see if he was okay. So I go to the dude's room. I remember it was room 423. I go to the room and he was like, no, I knocked on the door. I said my name.
No, man.
They said, hey, damn, he knocking everything down on the way
In
past.
the whole lot. Big ass nigga. Big ass nigga coming through.
All right. So the dude, I go to the dude's room. I knock on the door. No, I didn't get no answer.
Mm-hmm.
I go into the room because I had the key. I go into the room and I see the guy dead on the bed. I go over to the bed and I look at him. It was a white guy and he was dead. And I looked to the right and I seen his wallet and it had money in the wallet. And I took the money out the wallet.
Yeah.
Of course.
You ain't got to confess so many crimes in this show.
So was I wrong for taking the money? Because he couldn't use it no more.
What color was the man that was in the...
He was white.
Okay, you went in the... Why would you go in the hotel in the first place?
He worked there.
Because I worked there.
Oh, you worked there.
And he didn't
was
show up
dead.
for work.
Who didn't show up for work? The nigga that was dead?
The white
Yeah.
guy that was dead. He
was
didn't
in
show
there-
up for work, so his job sent me to go in.
So the job knew he was living in a hotel?
Yes.
Damn.
Okay.
So he didn't show up. He didn't show up for work.
But why they send you?
Because I'm black.
Because he was at the front desk.
So I'm sorry.
Or the maintenance.
So you working there. I feel like you told me this story before. You working there. You go to the room for what?
To check on him.
To check on him because he lives at a hotel room.
Right, because he's not answering the phone.
So the hotel room, you don't work at the hotel.
I work at the hotel.
And he also lives at the hotel.
Yes.
Boom. Okay, so you go there to check on him. You knock on the door.
Yes.
No answer.
No answer.
But it's unlocked.
No,
No,
I
he
got the
used the
key.
key.
I used the maintenance key.
Use the maintenance key. You got in. How was he? He dead how?
He was laid back on the bed. He didn't have any clothes on, and he was dead. And it was condoms on the bed. Like he might have been able. He might have been like about to.
He died how you want to die. Okay, now. now.
Condoms on the bed.
Now he dead. How much money was it?
About $200.
It is what it is.
I mean, all they was going to do was take it into evidence.
Somebody
and then
else was gonna
somebody
take
at
it.
the police department
Okay,
was
okay.
going
You
to
didn't take it to somebody
So
else.
li-
That's
this-
it.
I would say you shouldn't have done it, but Like his family didn't get any harsh consequence because you took that $200. It wasn't like you took his inheritance.
On the record, you shouldn't have done it.
You shouldn't have done it. No.
Right.
But
So
if
this is
it
the thing,
was
right?
The question is, should you be taking money out of dead people's pockets? No, you shouldn't. That's the question. No. But his family didn't suffer any harsh consequence because you took that $200.
Right.
Right. So they was like, "Yo,
Did he even
we
have
need
a
help to
family?
get the body out of here." They was like, "We need help to get the body out of here."
What? Why you asking me?
So I was like, "Nah,
the corner?
I'm not helping
Is
to
that
get the
my
body
job?
out." Right. So they got this Hispanic dude that I work with to do it, and they was taking the body out, but they got tired, so they set the body down in the because they only brought one
him down
quarter
in the
dude.
hallway.
They set him down in the hallway. They set the body down in the hallway, and when they set the body down in the hallway, kids came out, and they started crying. You want some pizza?
That's funny.
There's boxes out there.
Can we get a piece of when
We figured that out.
She saw that.
That's dumb funny.
So kids came out and they were crying
That's crazy.
because the dead body was in the hallway.
Y'all ain't telling me he was just sleeping?
Yeah.
And I didn't help. And I had his $200 in my pocket.
It feel like it's like you
So it
feel
makes you
guilty
feel
about taking the
guilty?
$200. It sounds like you feel guilty about taking the $200.
I'm about to dig him back up, man.
What did you buy with the $200?
Crack.
Drugs.
So we,
I was on drugs at the time.
like I said, you shouldn't have done that. If that's the question, the answer you're looking for, no.
You should not. You should not have done that.
You should have done that.
Yeah. I realized that, like, in my lifetime, before the truth, it was a lot of times where things that I went through, sometimes I didn't think I would get out of them.
Okay.
But I realize now that I got out of those things because the Lord was with me the whole time.
Yes.
That's real shit. You know?
That's real. That's real. That's
Yes.
real. That's real.
I don't know. Maybe
We
I,
with you. We with you.
I don't know.
Because what was the guy's name that died?
I don't know his name.
His family for sure could have whooped on you. They for sure could have did it. But they didn't because the Lord's with you.
I felt bad.
I know, because you talking about it however long, how many years later.
How long ago was this?
Oh, this is a
Felt bad.
It's a minute later.
Felt bad.
Yeah, it wasn't, you shouldn't have did that.
I shouldn't have did it. All right.
Sorry, you know better now. So if you was to be in that same situation today,
I wouldn't do it.
You wouldn't do it, no.
But, and I want to thank you for telling us what an alpha female is. And letting us know that
Let me
alpha
ask you a
female is
question.
going to work and run the crib.
Let me ask you a question, though.
me and then Shikawa said,
See, last week when I said Shakarawa, he like
I think she pronouncing it.
did I say it wrong?
No, hold on, say the name again.
Shikawa.
She's saying the name right. And in her last two, she says in the Hebrew names how they supposed to be pronounced.
Did I say it right, sis?
She definitely said it right.
Okay.
She says Hebrew names how they supposed to be pronounced.
But yeah, I gave a definition, but we can't
She
forget
said
that she
somebody
gave a
else's name right,
definition too. She said that alpha female wears the pants in a relationship. That's what alpha female does in the relationship.
Because you wear the pants in the workplace.
I gave the workplace definition.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes good sense.
that's right, man. Hey, that's right, Parash Kapar. That's what I'm talking about, Parash Kapar.
No, thank you.
Salaki, hold on.
Trying to get that.
It's okay. Let me
All right, thanks, man.
that ain't for you. Thank you.
Shout out to Parash Kapar. You know what I'm saying? Hey, when's the next fishing trip? I want to go so that I can catch a fish.
Oh yes, Parash Kapar.
Can I ask one more question about
She
this?
said,
When
"Shalom,
the fishing
princess, we
trip
miss you,
is.
miss you." She said, "Shalom, princess, miss you."
Who y'all miss?
You.
Me.
You the only princess. She ain't talking to us,
She probably
How you
talking.
know I'm a princess?
She probably talking about
we
people in
ain't.
the chat.
right?
I
She
got one
said,
more question about the
She
white
talking
man.
to somebody in
she
the
said,
chat.
"I miss you too, sis. I miss you, sis. Can't wait to see you at Passover."
They talking to each other in
Yeah.
the chat.
Make sure y'all get to the Passover, man. It's going to be
Yep.
April the 24th.
We in there.
Down in Houston, Texas. It's going down, baby. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be in the building at the BH Ranch. And it's going to be horseback riding.
The 7 people that's on the live right now,
I
they
can't
already
get
plan.
on a horse.
They already plan on going to the Passover.
It's going to be
Can I
horseback
ask you-
riding.
Can I ask you one more
Are y'all
question?
going
Yes.
live?
They all going.
Yes, we
Y'all
are
going?
going. Yeah.
Raise your hand.
What you saying?
That's the only reason they watching this at 11:30.
No, it's 12.
Whatever.
Yeah,
The
that's late.
question: when you walked into the room, You said he was naked.
Yes.
So you walked in the
Why
room.
we going?
I gotta understand something. So you walked in the room. You said he
Walking around bucket naked.
so that means when you saw him, you said he dead. His clothes in here. There must be money in his clothes. Like, okay, meaning
Yeah.
the first your first and second thought was he got money on him.
That demon.
Yeah.
That demon that was on me at the time was like, fuck this nigga.
There's something to be said about that. Because if I walk into a room, and I think a lot of y'all, if y'all walk into a room and you saw a dead body, your first thought would, everybody first thought would be, oh shit, he dead.
Run them pockets.
But if your second thought is where the money at that he has on him, that says something. That says something about you and your state.
And your drug addiction.
Yeah, because look, let me tell you something.
That says something about you
let me
and
tell you
how you're living your life.
Okay,
Right,
so what would the
Mataza Pie.
alternative second thought be?
I'm gonna call the
Pie.
cops. I'm gonna inform somebody.
Mataza
I'm
Pie.
gonna close the door and leave the room.
Mataza
But if your
I ain't
second
got no
thought,
fucks.
if your second thought is where the money at, you're
gonna
do some things right there.
Right. I'm trying to talk to Mataza Pie, but he got those glasses on and he not answering nobody.
Mataza Pop, pretty quiet.
Nah, but I saw the money. Well, I checked his pulse
Damn.
because I was intrigued about
Was he alive?
him being dead.
Yeah.
Damn.
Was he alive?
I seen that he was dead, and I still checked his fucking pulse.
Can't you
Should I make sure he was dead?
put a mirror up to his nose?
You know, I'm just,
nose,
my
yeah.
point is,
I was in there like this. Wake up!
Oh shit.
Wake up!
Don't do this to me.
Don't die. Don't die.
was it a drug overdose or something?
Like this. Wake up! Wake up! Nah, but that's at that time. That's what came over me.
Yeah.
The money.
And
Chichi, get the money.
Yeah,
took that
there's something to be said about that.
That was a demon that was on me at that
Something to
time.
be said about
It was a lot of things that I went through. Like one time I used to hang with this brother in the hotel. His name was Bop. Beatty Bop.
That just sound bad right there.
Yeah,
Bob.
that already sounds bad, bro.
Bop. One day I used to always hang in Bop's room, and the one day I didn't hang in that room. The room got robbed, and the girl that was there when Bop was going out to the Classic, Mataza Pie know about the Classic. He went to the Classic, which is a football game in Orlando, right? We wasn't there that night. The room got robbed and the girl got shot in the neck.
Damn.
But if he didn't go to the Classic, I would have been there that night.
Just like Ashley Babbitt.
It's like it?
Ashley Babbitt got shot.
Lorena Babbitt.
She got shot in the neck too.
She got shot in the neck, man.
Got shot in the neck.
And I realized that all the things that I did when I was in the world, I realized that the Lord was with me there the whole time. And I didn't know it. I was afraid. You see what I'm saying? But I was afraid when I shouldn't have been afraid. Because the Lord was with me the whole time. And that's made clear to me now because of where I'm at today. It's fucking crazy.
That's a Jack moment.
Well,
You see that right there?
Jack.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, but
That's a Jack moment.
I was about to
right
say the
there.
same thing. I was thinking that the whole story.
Color with cut.
That's very true.
So we know that alpha females run the house.
Yeah.
We understand that they don't want a real nigga in the house.
They don't run both though.
Do you think that
They don't
the
run
Lord
both.
might have been with?
I'm sorry. It's either one or the other. I don't care.
This is
Jalessa.
Jalessa.
You think the Lord was with Jalessa the whole time?
Yes. The Lord was with Jalessa the whole
I
time.
heard that.
Because Jaleesa's here. Damn.
They never hear that. That sounded like a whole waterfall. I was trying to bring out a deep point. You messed it up with the jacket.
Yeah, of course. You know the scriptures say that man's goings are of the Lord. You know the Bible's written in the patriarchal and the matriarchal in a sense. It's written in patriarchal, but it goes both ways.
I don't know about all that.
It's written in patriarchal.
That's all I wore.
But it applies to men and women. Being in the patriarch.
It does.
Yeah.
But matriarchal is Women.
Yeah, that's some
Right.
fucking Jewish bullshit. But
It means women run.
right,
Yeah.
right. But what I was saying,
Patriarch is a man-led society. Matriarchal would mean a woman-led society.
sir. So I was
Bible,
wrong.
yeah.
I was wrong the way I said that.
It's good, Jalessa?
What I was saying is, it's written in a
That's a black woman is God doctrine.
Yeah, it's written in a patriarchal sense, but it applies to men and
Men
women.
and women, yes, it
Right.
does.
So when it says man goings are of the Lord, it also means women too, as well.
Right.
Right.
So their goings is of the Lord
Can
too,
I
as
ask?
well.
Can I ask Zywar how he came in the truth?
Isaiah Ward,
Yeah.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
don't do it.
How'd you come in the truth? Break it down.
How I came in the truth. I was in the church, man. I was in the church big heavy.
This nigga was on the deacon board.
I was in the church big heavy, man.
God, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Go
man.
ahead, tell the story.
And my man Tashayim, Officer Tashayim, you know what I mean? Every now and again he would ask me some questions like, yo,
How'd you meet Tasha Young?
in a barbershop. You know what I mean? I used to go to the barbershop, get my hair cut, you know what I mean? Get my my edges shaped up, you know what I'm saying?
Razor.
Yeah, with the razor and everything, you know. I was big, you know, for being from Philly.
Right.
You know, we very particular about our haircuts.
It look glorious now, though.
Yeah, you know, I ain't had a shape up in a long time, and I got a good shape up line. The water to Captain Jazaria, who was just like, man, let your natural hairline grow.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And but yeah, I was up in there and I was getting my shape ups and everything, and you know, me and Tashayam, you know, we go way back. And
How far back?
Four flats on a Cadillac.
I say about 2017.
Shout out to Parash Kapar.
Yeah.
She the only one getting shout outs tonight.
Hey, cut y'all.
So you in the barbershop
Yeah.
getting your hair cut. By
Kazaka
Tasha Young.
Wild,
He
Benyamin.
begins to tell you certain things. What are he telling you?
No, he was just asking questions. Like we both was kind of like discerning, you know what I mean, the word, and you know, a couple things that he was,
What that mean?
you know how they say
Discerning
it.
the word.
That sound Christian.
That do sound Christian. Salagia.
You was reading the Bible.
It was like,
Yeah,
Shonda de la
Won't he
Bosa.
do it?
Some of the bosa
Won't he
should have
do
bought a
it?
Honda.
Won't he do it?
But you know what I mean. We was just like you know what's right, what's wrong. You know what I mean. How we should be going about this, and you know, it's just a couple things that he would bring out, like, yo, I think we supposed to be keeping the law. You know, in the church they teach you, you know, Jesus saves. You know what I'm saying? All you gotta do is believe in Jesus.
You shouldn't keep the law.
You shouldn't keep the law. You know what I mean? And you know, not necessarily like they won't. You know, you ask a Christian pastor now, they'll sit here and say, well, no, we ain't telling you not to keep the law. We telling you to keep the law, but you really not. So you know, fast forward, you know, it got to a point where I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna stop talking to this boy, and I'm gonna just start reading. I had some issues that happened with my rib that made me really consider what the Bible is saying versus what the so-called prophets are saying. Because they
So-called prophets, as in, you know, your pastor.
pastor, right? Pastor was saying some stuff and so-called prophesied some things into our lives that was not supposed to be happening. You know what I mean? That could have caused the death of my rib. And as a result, you know, I really decided to like actually read what the Bible says. And when I read what the Bible says, I mean, starting off in 1 Kings, it was just like talking about how the separation all happened. You know what I mean? And it's just a lot of stuff. I started reading and I started seeing that the law, it was really just for the Israelites. And
You saw this by how you see it. Somebody teach you, or did you read it?
I read it for myself
Like
because
I had a dream.
God himself talked to them.
I read it for myself because honestly,
You can see that it was about talking about the Israelites. You should follow the law.
yeah, a lot of that. And I've been raised in the church my whole entire life, and I've been lied to. So I couldn't trust nobody what anybody said.
So after you realized that a lot of stuff in the church was a lie, and you started to realize certain things about the Bible, what did you do?
Well, first was I started just keeping the law. You know what I mean? I started working on keeping the law, statutes, and commandments. And then from there, I knew I didn't know it all. You know what I mean? So then it was just like, all right, well, I have to find somebody that's learned in this, that can guide me in this. And then I started doing the research. And when I started doing the research, of course, like anybody probably did, you know, the Christian way, they going to follow, you know, the purple people eaters. You know what I mean? They go from there. They go to, you know, just researching. And I came across Cap, of course, talking to
Captain Cesario?
Captain Cesario. He was talking to he was first he was talking to this dude named what was the boy? It was some Jewish cat. You know what I mean? He was
talking about that black dude.
Yeah,
it was a black
Jewish dude.
Black Jewish.
And I saw that John. I just thought that was hilarious how he killed the boy. You know what I mean? And then after that, I seen Imam Bashir, and then after that, I seen Polite.
How did you? The part I missed it from you is how did you realize that black people or Hispanics and Native Indians were the Israelites?
So like if I may, what's the number?
Oh, 443-938-6081.
Let's put it in the chat. Let's see what. Okay, hold on. Say it one more time.
Yes, you can call in.
443-938.
Hold on, 443.
938.
They gotta let me get to my interview first. I'm sorry.
6081.
So when did you and this whole I'm missing? Where did you realize or find out that we were the Israelites?
Early in the game, man. Like you know what I mean. Just researching. You know what I mean. Learning about the word. You know what I mean. Talking with Officer Dashiem. Me and him. We all. Officer Dashiem. Officer Matazia Allah. Shouts out to him.
What about me?
Oh man, you
what about me? I ain't got nothing to do with this shit.
Wait a minute, is coming, man.
Wait a minute. That part is huge. That part is huge.
Everybody wants some glory all the time.
You're my entry to the ISUPK.
Everybody wants some glory all the goddamn time.
Right. But no, straight up, you my entry to the ISUPK. You know what I'm saying? But
so let's get back on track. So you was at you watched the Captain Zarek video.
Yeah.
So what happened after that?
After I watched the Captain Zaria video, I was pretty much sold into ISUPK and a lot of things they were teaching. You know, a lot of these other groups, I found out I was, you know, literally everything that I would watch on these other groups, I would see that they would get it from, like, they wasn't talking one thing. They was talking one thing. And then as soon as I watched the ISUPK video, it seemed like they would start talking to ISUPK stuff. You see what I'm saying? And so eventually it led me to, yeah.
So how much time in between you watched the Captain Zaria video and you found him? How much time?
The Lord. What did you find the Lord?
How much time between you watch the Captain Zaria video and between you find ISUPK Delaware?
It really didn't take.
How much time?
Shout out to those guys.
I'm trying to get like a roundabout.
I would say it really didn't take long at all, man. I can't put an actual time frame on it.
6 months. Yeah.
I wouldn't say that long, man. It was
less
like
than that, okay.
It was less than that because like we like, you know, we started we starting our own thing in Smyrna. And
what was that called?
Be my next question.
What was that called? What was that called? What group was that?
We were starting our own thing in Smyrna, and you know what I mean. The bros, we was like, yo, I saw that. I didn't know at first that a lot of the things that we was getting was from ISUPK, and you know, but the bros we was all like, yo, I was like, yo, you know what I mean? We need to, and there was some conflict there because
should y'all be starting your own group?
Nah, it was a conflict whether we should go with the ISUPK.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah, it wasn't really starting our own. It was really like, yo, should we get up under ISUPK?
Why was it a conflict? What was the argument?
Because you had folks that wanted to do the fringes on the t-shirts, I guess. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be straight up real with you. I was on the outside. I was one that was just like
sitting back and watching the arguments.
I was watching it.
I seen one of the dudes that you came up with.
Yeah.
And another.
What's that nigga name?
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's what happened.
The nigga Jalen?
No. I'm talking about one that
you ain't got to say his name. So like,
what you talking about? The nigga Jalen Brown?
No,
that nigga? No sweat. I ain't want to say his name.
He came here though once.
So they started their own group. They started their own group. You kind of around them. You watching all the videos.
I'm watching. I'm noticing. You know what I mean? Some things that I'm studying ISUPK, and then I would come to class on Saturday, and we talking about what just came out on ISUPK. So I'd be like, oh, you know what I mean? But you know.
Let me ask you this. So,
come on.
If you watch the Captain Zarek video, I'm not trying to. I'm not trying to offend you by this.
No,
I'm just saying, if you watch the Captain Zarek video, why didn't you just say? I'm asking you this because I'm really trying to understand the mind of a person in the world. Why didn't you just say, I'm going to go to his group?
You know what I mean? Honestly, straight up.
That's definitely offensive.
No, it's not.
Okay,
It's not.
you say you saw the video.
Yeah.
You was moved by the video.
Right.
Why was
I wouldn't say.
why was the next step not? Let me find out his group. Let me join his group.
Honestly, I think for me it was like I didn't think that I can get access to it. You know what I mean?
So you thought it, meaning you thought it was.
I thought it was just like so huge that it was nowhere near me. You know what I mean? I thought it was just like New York.
You thought it was trying to join.
I thought it was New York.
You thought it was only New York.
I thought it was New York.
Oh.
I thought it was New York. I thought it was, you know what I mean? I didn't know that it was in every city, every state. You know what I'm saying?
Why didn't you just?
And with that, Shalom Israel.
Yo.
Well, why didn't you just say I'm gonna take a trip to New York?
You know, to be totally honest with you, I thought, you know what I mean, it was just about my own journey.
Take the mic off, you goddamn laughs.
Yeah. Hey, you know what I mean? It is what it is. I'm gonna be straight up real. I'm gonna be straight up real.
You say you thought it was what?
I thought, you know what I mean, just like some of these people out here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They feel as though, hey, it's my own journey. You see what I'm saying? You know, you really Christian until you actually walk this walk. You know what I'm saying? And you don't realize how Christian you are until you actually get into the school.
So it's like you see the video, you move
when
by
you see
it.
When you see the vote, I ain't gonna say I was moved.
So maybe that was too much. Maybe I'm giving Cam Nazar too much credit. So like, but you see
I
the
just
video.
thought it was different.
Yeah, you see the video. You know what's something special about it.
Absolutely.
But it's not to the point where it's like I gotta go find that guy.
I thought that dude was famous. I thought that dude was, you know what I mean? Unreachable.
And I should just try to find. I get that.
Yeah, and it was just like, yo, that's wild. That's deep. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it was just like, well, I'll just learn from that and then start my own. I'll build up around where I'm at. You see what I'm saying? Not realizing that, all right, there's people right here.
There's really no question of that I should find him. It's more so.
What you got for me, sir?
It's more so.
And with that, Shalom
It's like you just think, okay, there's nowhere around me,
right?
So I kind of get that.
Yeah. So
okay, so let's go back to. Let's go.
Yeah. Bring it out.
Let's go back to the beginning.
You in a little group in Smyrna, Delaware.
Right.
And how does? All right, I think I'm. You started to catch up to where I met you.
Right.
That wasn't even that funny. Y'all laughing at you.
Come on, man. Bring it out. Bring it out. That's where it starts at right there. Yeah,
so,
go ahead.
So you in so how does it go to how does it go from we in this little group into some of us want to join the ISUBK?
Well, it was like you know what I mean. A lot of the things that I was seeing, I was just like, you know, ISUBK is the way to go. Right. You know what I mean? Me and Thashim and a couple other brothers, we was like, you know what? I think ISUBK was the way to go. I didn't know how close Officer Thashim was to the brothers. Yeah, and I remember there was an opportunity. There was a instance where I guess Officer Thashim had called in to Salakia. Had called to the show to cross the line. Yeah. And he got and it was a body bag situation. And he calls me up. He was like, "Yo, you know what I mean?" He's like, "Yo,
just got body bagged.
My man got body bagged." And I was like, "What happened?" And he was like, "Yo, it's a 5-minute joint on it." And he's like, "Listen to it." So I was like, "Man, I told you. You know what I mean?
Told you not to call.
We need to just get with the brother." And he was like, "Yo, they coming to the shop. You know what I mean? Come through." So I was like, all right, word. So I came through the shop, and that's when I met Officer Taziah and Officer Knott. And honestly, that was the best day of my life, man, because like we clicked like right away. I think it was shocking to y'all because I don't think y'all knew we knew anything about, you know what I mean, the word about the Bible, and we actually sat there and we talked, and it wasn't like what we thought it was going to be. We thought it was going to be like a straight up like, you know what I mean, checking. Yeah. But it was more like brotherhood, and it was more chill. And that's when I really, and honestly, this actually go further back. Actually go a little bit further back. I actually had an opportunity to see Officer Knox speak.
He said Ossifer.
Ossifer.
Glenn Levitt. Glenn Levitt. But Officer Knox speak at one time we had came to the library. Y'all was over at the library.
Like I seen that.
And we was up in the library, and that was the first time I realized that UPK was right here. And once I realized that I could get a hand on UPK, I didn't really want to do nothing else.
Okay.
And that I'll put it out. And
before you know you were. Now, there's my other question. Now, okay. Now, I be trying to understand. Okay, to be in the ISUBK, we are an organization that some people would label
a hate group.
Right. You know, damn near we not terrorists, but we like terrorist adjacent.
Right.
Like terrorist
That's
adjacent.
Funny. That's funny.
We're extremists.
Right.
We're extremists.
I would say yes.
So
yes.
How do you go from being something that's regular,
very easily,
going to church every Sunday, reading? How do you go from that being something that's very regular to being something that other people would label an extremist?
Very easily.
What's the switch in your mind?
I always was big on the word of God. You know what I mean? Even when I was in the church, I would question. Even when I was growing up as a kid, I was looked at as the rebellious kid because I would have questions. And, you know, in church, they sit there and they tell you right away, you're not supposed to question the word of God. You know what I mean? You're not supposed to lean not on your own understanding. That's what they tell you. Lean not on your own understanding. And I used to always question. You know what I mean? So when I first came into this, it was very clear. A lot of questions were answered right away. Right. To where I didn't even have to really search so hard. It was just obvious. It was simple. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? So it was very easy for me because I knew the truth. Like so, I kind of knew the truth because, you know, in a church, they talk. They give you one little blip of a scripture and then they talk for hours and hours and hours. And I never understood that. Right. You know what I mean? And even the pastor, you know, they would always come to me and, you know, they would say certain things. Oh man, you're going to be something else. There's something about you. And that's only because I didn't feed into a lot of the stuff the pastors would. I wouldn't jump on a lot of stuff. Right. You see what I'm saying? I was very reserved. And shouts out to my rib as well, because my rib, she grew up in the church. You know what I mean? So she kind of, and you know, I'm going to bring that out. But and my rib was really reserved on a lot of stuff as well. You know what I mean? She actually grew up in the church, and, you know, that thing kept her the way she was. But once I came into the truth, then I had to overstep and, you know what I mean, let her know.
So it seemed like
that's been a challenge.
Even before you came into, even before you knew anything about the Israelite anything, you knew that the truth, or, you know, the Israelites, or whatever, how you want to call it, answered a lot of your questions about God. And about the
very
Bible.
Fast. Very fast.
So therefore, maybe if there is a God, the Most High always wanted you to find us. Yeah. But it took time. That, you know, it's funny you find us. It's funny you say that, man, because, you know, that's where that Christianity part comes in, because I felt as though it was like because ISUBK was right here, right, and I had so quick access to the generals. So quick access to Captain, you know, Jersey, you know what I mean? All that, because everybody was so close, I felt as though, dang, God wanted me to find UPK.
That's right, man. That's right, man. Give me a handshake. Coronavirus. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, okay. Design one is not
Design one, like, next subject.
He's not enthused at all by this nigga's life story. He's saying,
he's like, forget all that, man. We've been on here way too long.
These truth and shit.
Like, man, back to these bitches.
Let me tell you about how amazing Megan Thee Stallion is. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about how great Megan Thee Stallion is.
Megan Thee Stallion is a...
Of course, yeah, go ahead and tell us.
Yo, short things, you know what I mean? Put all things short, man. ISUBK is the home of the truth.
That's right.
Everybody, don't take no time getting in the Christian church. Don't take no time messing with these fake Israelites.
That's right.
Come up in this hot. If I could tell y'all, I hope y'all listen.
If
to
I
your
could,
boy.
I ask most brothers I meet, if I get a chance, I ask them how they came in the truth.
Right.
And I always get similar stories.
Right.
And it kind of reaffirms, my faith, because I always hear that, I never fit in. I always had questions that couldn't be answered. I always hear similar things. And it reaffirms my faith in that the Most High, the people that's in here, God wants them in here.
Yeah, man.
Right. You.
And how they get in here is, the specific stories may vary.
Yeah.
But I always hear common things, like
Right.
what you said about, I always had questions that they couldn't answer.
Damn right.
Aaron Bryant,
Come here and
shalom.
answer 'em. So
Yeah.
man, let's come into school, man. We cool.
That's it, man. That's
We
just
alright.
Yeah.
you got to come into the school.
'Cause
Man.
I want to keep you.
Find a
laughing.
city near you.
Come to Wilmington, Delaware, if you in Delaware, man. I'm all my homies, all my family. We got schools everywhere, every city.
And I get now that it's probably a lot of people that will come into school if we were just in their state,
Right.
Right.
but they don't know it.
That's big. That's key,
There's
right
probably a lot
there.
of people that will come into school, but we just not in their state. So in their
Right.
mind,
At least they don't, or they don't know that we in there.
Yeah.
If I could, we learned a lot today. We learned that alpha females want to run the house.
They would like
And
to
they
run
can
a
give a
house.
damn about niggas.
They would also
Alpha females just want to run
they
the
would,
workplace.
they would also like to run a workplace.
They
We learned
can't.
a lot
They
today.
can't run both.
We learned
That's
a
why.
lot.
That's why you better show up on time Monday.
Right. That's right.
Show up on time, because if not,
We learned that they don't give a damn, man. Right? They don't give a damn about a nigga not having a job.
I just saw you Friday, nigga. I know
Wait, say that again,
You ain't
sir.
sick or nothing.
Alpha females don't give a damn about a nigga if he don't got a job.
Damn. Where the damn at? Oh, that ain't
But if
it.
they alphas ain't supposed to take care of you anyway.
Huh? So
If they
like,
alpha ain't supposed to just take care of you anyway.
right? Yeah,
Damn.
yeah.
Gotta use that thing, man.
That's what it is like, though.
That's right.
I gave the alpha female in the workplace. Not
Oh,
at
in the
home.
workplace. Okay.
You know,
She's a bi alpha. She only
Look,
bi-
man.
She a bi alpha. She only alpha
Bi-alpha.
when it's time to make some money.
Yeah.
and we also learned today. We also learned that monkeys are taking over the Capitol.
Damn sure.
Yo, please.
We also learned that happened. We also learned that all you got to do is put the pork down. And all you got to do is keep yourself separate from America. And all you got to do is sit back and watch the goddamn show. That's all,
Please.
that's what I learned tonight.
Really.
That's all I'm trying to do.
I learned that you can come into the truth even if you try to start your own group. I learned.
Shouts out to my boys, man. Shouts out to my homies. Hey, they in the truth, by the way. You heard me say
this-
officer.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm just
my
fucking with
God.
y'all.
Shouts out.
And also, it's always, and look, I always take this part of the show.
She's trying to
look,
fix
the sister.
decor. What?
Look, see, look
Why
at
you can't do
that.
it?
Tear it up.
There's people watching. Why are you doing it right
This
in
is
the middle
brought
of
to
the
you
show?
by Jack.
We can
fix that later.
Brought to you by Jack.
But Jack.
Who the heck is this?
Who's that? Who's that?
Somebody in Illinois. They ain't ready.
Let's go.
Somebody
Let's get
trying
it.
to call
That's a
me
bill
in.
collector.
This late?
Damn, this ain't.
Answer it right quick. It might be
Let me see
somebody
what
trying to
happens.
call
Let's see
in.
what happens.
Somebody was trying to call in, right?
Hello?
Who's this? Who's calling in?
Hold on.
Hold on,
One
hold
second.
on,
Put you
hold on,
on
hold
the
on, hold
Bluetooth.
on.
Put him on the Bluetooth.
There we go.
All right, you got it, Warrior. What's going on?
How you doing, yo? Like the show, I was want to call and talk to you fellas. So blessings to everybody. I just wanted to ask some questions about when you first came into the truth, and how'd you deal with temptation, and how'd you deal with did you automatically just fully just dive into how was your transition? You know what I'm saying? Coming into the truth.
Most brothers
and
have
coming into the brotherhood.
Most brothers don't have a quick transition.
Right.
Most brothers don't just find out they're Israelite and just put weed down the first day
Damn right.
and stop having sex with hoes the first day.
Right.
Most of the times, what it takes is keep watching the classes.
That's right.
If you have a place where you can physically go to the classes, keep going to there, and what you'll find is you'll make an ultimatum with yourself.
Right.
It'll become either I keep on being a disgusting bastard that gets high and has sex with whores and celebrates Christmas, or I'll be a righteous man.
Right.
But what you'll find is that the more that you ingrain yourself with righteousness, you'll have no choice but to let down wickedness.
Damn right.
So
Damn.
Right.
Oh, that's Officer Tazapod.
So what you have to do is.
All right, hold on, Officer Tazapod.
My advice to you and anybody that's trying to put down their vices is to keep
bring him in?
Keep coming around people that are righteous. Keep coming around people that.
Hold on a second, all right.
And then also, if I may, sir, if I may, sir, and then also what you want to do is you want to, like he said, surround yourself with brothers and sisters that's keeping the commandments too as well, so that when you keep the commandments like they do, it won't seem like it's something that's foreign. It'll just seem like it's just everyday life. So it's just like when you get into the gym and you go into Planet Fitness or wherever the hell you're going to go work out, it just got to be part of your lifestyle. So long as it's part of your lifestyle, then you'll be good to go. But if you try to fight Satan on your own, you're going to lose.
Yeah, if Salakia, if I may,
go ahead.
That is definitely one thing. You're not going to be able to do this on your own, man. And that's the one thing that is key is brotherhood. You know what I mean? When you're around these brothers and they teaching that law and and you learning that law, you're gonna learn to actually separate yourself. And it's a swag to it. You know what I mean? It's an actual power to it that comes along with it, to where you be like, you know what? I don't even want to be like the world. You see what I'm saying? It's a process, like you said. You know what I mean? You're not gonna be able to get it right away, but it's good to be around your brothers and learn that brotherhood, and it'll help you.
Most High in Christ, man. Most High in Christ.
What you gotta do is whatever your vice is or whatever your temptation is,
right?
You gotta begin to become disgusted by it.
That's right.
And the only way you can do that is be around people that are disgusted by the things that you're doing.
That's right.
That's right, man.
That's right.
You got any more? You got anything else, brother?
Yeah, I recently put down a lot of my vices actually recently, and cut some toxic people out of my life. So I'm just transitioning and trying to. I know I need to get my boys, my two sons aligned with this truth too fully, not just partially in part, because I do, dispense the truth to them throughout the Sabbath and stuff like that. And I do, but I know that I need, just a little bit more spiritual force to get my boys, mentally and spiritually aligned to, to serve the Most High.
Most High in Christ.
Where you from again?
Illinois.
How far?
I talked to the general once.
How far from Chicago?
I talked to the general. I'm probably about hour and a half, hour and 45 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Hour and 45 minutes.
That's perfect.
Hour and 45 minutes. Yeah.
What I would go to isupk.com, search to the website, and find the numbers to the Chicago school. Right. I could just give you the numbers to the Chicago school.
I think I had his name. Yeah, I think I had his name too.
Brother, people do that a lot.
General Johanna. I talked to General Johanna I talked to General Johanna. Man, he kind of had me make my eyes water up a little bit. Probably about 2 or 3 weeks ago, man. He spit some stuff to me. Man. He was just powerful, man. I don't know. Felt the spirit, and then it was very enlightening, man. It was very enlightening, and I'm still fighting, man. I'm still fighting. It's a work in progress. I'm not giving up, man. I'm not gonna give up, man. I just want to.
I'm gonna say this one more thing. I'm gonna be quiet.
My life.
If I could, what you can do is go to isubk.com. Go to isubk.com. It'll be a list of all the schools. Find Chicago and call that number and see what you can do to to get into the ranks of the Illinois school or the Chicago school.
Yeah,
I could give you the phone number right now, but we get phone numbers all the time and people rarely call them.
Right.
So I think
I might even have the number. I think I might even have the number, man. I know what's up, man. I know what's up, man.
If I may,
keep pulling me, man.
If I may, brother, you know what I mean? Just to let you know from my own experience, man. You know what I mean? It wasn't enough for me to just watch the videos. It wasn't enough for me to just to call in and talk to anybody. I had to be actually in the presence. You know what I mean? So be in the presence, be around the people. You know what I'm saying? And that'll help you to be a little bit more accountable. You see what I'm saying? As long as you're around these people, that's what's going to hold you accountable. Like I used to smoke. You know what I mean? I'm gonna tell you straight out. I used to smoke weed like crazy. You see what I'm saying? But what helped me is being around Officer Desire Wine. What helped me is being around Officer Matazapot. You see what I'm saying? To let them see them and they tell me, yo, you know what I mean? That ain't for us. You see what I'm saying? Let's put away those things and let's keep these law, statutes, commandments. You see what I'm saying?
That's
and
right.
then when you held accountable and you being around these brothers, then you have that on your heart to want to be like your brothers. You see what I'm saying? And that's what's going to help you overcome some of these temptations. So as long as you just calling in, as long as you just, you know what I mean, watching TV, that's all it's going to be. You're going to continue to be like, you know what, I'm going to continue to do me. But as long as you're around these brothers and you actually getting in class, that's what's going to help you to put away these things, man. So, you know.
I just want to make the full transition, man. Over these last 90 days, man, Most High has really been blessing me, man. I really got rid of some toxic habits out of my life.
Most High in Christ.
So I'm really, and I know that just I didn't do this alone, but it's really been because I've been more focusing on the word and watching you guys, watching all the ISP UK, all around the world. I've been watching all ISU Canada, London, UK, just whatever I can get and just absorbing the truth, man. So it's just really, I just need to, don't stick my feet in there and just dive in, man.
That's the way to go, man. You're going to love it. I promise you, you're going to love it, bro.
That's right.
You're going to love it.
What's your name again?
What's your name again?
Aaron.
Yeah.
Aaron Bryant. Aaron Bryant. Yeah. I be seeing you in the chat.
He was on my. He commented on my pictures today.
Yeah, Aaron Bryant, man. I'm gonna remember you, man. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
I'm gonna remember you. You know what I'm saying?
Around.
No sweat, man. So, you know what I'm saying? Lord be with you, Aaron Bryant, man, and most high willing, man, you come into this school, man.
Get your Hebrew
and you
name.
receive this truth, all right?
Yeah, man. For sure.
All right, Aaron.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Appreciate you calling out, man.
Most high in Christ. Aaron Bryant, man. All right.
He commented on somebody. Somebody else in Tasha Ball in there or something?
Yeah, Taza Pie. Taza Pie, call back in, man. Officer Taza Pie, call back in.
Can you call him? Can you call him? After his call, we'll end it. You know what I'm saying? After his call, we'll end it.
You ain't got much to say.
Yeah, Officer Taza Pie.
You could probably just call him.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit him.
You know what I mean? So alpha females. Damn, we learned something tonight.
Here you go. He calling back in now.
Alpha females. Hey, Taza Pie, what's going on, warrior?
Shalom, Lord Christ, man.
Shalom, Lord Christ. What's going on?
Man, this is a good class, man. Funny as hell, man. Real rap. No, I'm calling it, you know what I mean? Give a little show, a little love and everything. I'm at this funky ass slavery.
Yeah. That we be at them funky ass slaveries every day, man.
Oh, goof ass slavery.
Yeah. But the thing is, man. But the thing is, man, you know, we make the best of it. But the thing is, you know, they got your body, man, but they ain't got your mind and your spirit, man. And Captain Ariel was bringing that out earlier. You know what I'm saying? So that's the main thing.
Yeah. Hello?
Yeah, we here.
Oh yeah. So let me just spit a little. Tell you how I came into the truth. Once my ribs started cutting me, I had to come in the truth.
Say that again? You said what now?
Talk about, you know what we do tomorrow?
The hooly hoos.
Talk about tomorrow. Tomorrow or next week, I'm gonna give you a whole interview on the show.
All right, cool.
Yeah, so we're gonna get you in there. And then you said you had some people that wanted to come on the show from Chester, I believe.
Come. Her name Golden Shell.
Golden Shell?
Golden Seal?
Yeah.
Golden Shell?
Yeah.
Golden Shell. All right. No sweat.
So I'm follow her and stuff this year. Come on. She probably ran a couple of her friends and stuff like that.
All right. No sweat.
Word.
Did they come on in here, man?
Yeah, but though. That's a good show, though. Good show.
Most High in Christ. And what you say?
I said shout out to the camp. All the officers there and the special guests.
That's right.
Nah, man, shout out. That's
Most
all.
High in Christ.
That's all I was calling.
So,
I'm get with y'all though.
Most High in Christ. The water that Tazabah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey, yo, this has been Rooted Speech. Tonight, we've been rocking out for a hot minute, and we got Captain Ariel from Angry Black Man Media. We also got Officer Tazabah in the cut with the glasses on. You know what I'm saying?
He wasn't taking no shit the whole
he got the glasses on.
Tazabah wasn't taking no shit from nobody for the past 2 hours.
Yeah, and we got Officer Isaiah Ward who gave us a good story about how he came into the truth as well.
You know what I'm saying?
And then we got
Then I'm gonna shed a tear.
Jalessa. Jalessa in the house tonight.
Jalessa, she came in, you know what I'm saying? She switched it up. You know what I'm saying? Made it different.
Yeah, we learned a lot. We learned a lot from Jalessa.
Appreciate you.
We say to appreciate her, right?
Yeah, the alpha female.
Yeah, the alpha female.
I didn't know that was a thing.
We learned a lot from Jalessa tonight. We learned that alpha females don't give a shit about broke niggas.
And you better not be late one day.
What you say?
You better not be. You better not be late.
If I know anything, I know you better not. You better be on time. Like
On time.
Cause she know you here. She know you healthy. She know you able bodied. You better be on there on time. 8 o'clock.
Pretty good to me.
Not 8:05. 8:02 or 8 o'clock.
Nah,
right.
it's 7 o'clock.
God damn.
Not 7:01.
Not 7:01.
Therefore, shut up. Don't say nothing. Don't speak to me. Don't look at me.
Don't even come early. Don't even be there.
They ain't got no grace period.
6:56.
Oh, we got another call?
No
7
grace
o'clock.
Who's that?
We got another call. Grand Rapids, Michigan.
Let's get it. Grand Rapids, Michigan.
All right,
man.
we're going to go ahead and answer this. This better not be a bill to collector because you will get hung up.
Damn, at 1 o'clock in the morning, who the hell is calling you, man?
I don't know. Yeah, I mean,
Who the hell do you owe?
that's.
What's going on? Grand Rapids, Michigan. What's going on?
Hold on.
Lord Christ, how you doing, Tazaiwan?
Lord of Christ.
Lord Christ.
Who's this?
It's student Wood there out of DR Camp, Rapids, Detroit Camp.
Most High in Christ, man. Yeah, Captain LeBron over there.
Yeah, if I could real fast, brothers.
Yeah, you got it.
I want to say I was that one brother was calling in every other show or whatever. He talking about, man, I want to come in the truth with this and that, but I stopped talking. I'm in the truth now. You know what I'm saying? I'm a student. I ain't seasoned yet, but I was the same ones that call in. You know what I'm saying? Thinking that you watch the videos, you're doing
Most High in
something.
Christ.
You really ain't doing nothing.
Most High in Christ.
Once you get up in them classes and do it, that's when you're really doing it. That's all I want.
That's what I'm talking about, man. The scriptures, man. Look, man, the angels rejoice in heaven, man, when the brother comes into the truth. So you know what I'm saying?
There's no group out there better than.
So you know what? You know what I mean? Like you coming in the truth, right? And you coming and making that decision to come into school makes everything that we do worth it.
Damn right.
It makes it worth it, man, when we go out there and we don't see nobody stop. And nobody wants to listen to what we saying. And we talking to we talking to each other out there. It makes it that much more worth it that you came into the truth and you got it. And that's
right.
That makes it all worth it.
Damn right. Because if I could decide one, you remember, I spoke to you guys like rule of speech years ago, and you was telling me about the Passover. And it's always around the time of Passover. I always call and I talk to you brothers, and that means something. But this year I'm gonna be the Passover. This year I'm gonna be there.
You gonna be in Houston?
Today I got time, cuz. Today I got time, cuz.
You gonna be in Houston?
This year I got time, cuz.
You gonna be in Houston? You gonna be in Houston at the BH Ranch?
You got time this year, huh?
Yes, I am.
But then look, man, I look forward to seeing you. I look forward to drinking a drink with you.
For sure.
And I look forward to just being, you know what I'm saying, in the place to be.
What's your name again? What's your name again?
Oh, my name is David Haywood. I'm Wood there in the chat.
How long you been in the classes?
To be honest, been in classes
2 days.
No, I'm be honest, about a good 6 months. But
How
long have the brothers in Detroit know you exist? How long have they known you alive?
1 or 2 years. I've been calling in. Be totally honest.
How long you been consistent?
For the last 6 months.
Last 6 months. Okay. All right, most
be honest. Yeah.
You know my name?
Okay.
That's right.
I know you. You're my husband son.
Damn.
Yeah, I know who you are. Yeah. You're a captain. You're a captain.
That's right.
Yes.
Yeah, you're a captain, man. You know what I'm saying? That's my captain right there, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and you know what? You, like I said before, man, you coming into school, man, makes it that much more worth it.
Lord willing, we'll see you at the Passover, man.
You know what I mean? Lord's willing, we're going to be at the BH Ranch down in Houston, Texas, man. It's going down, baby.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? We're going to be down there with the Texas Rangers. You understand? April the 24th is going to be the Passover. So, right.
I'm going to be there the 22nd. I'm going to start getting drunk.
Right, I'm going to be there, too.
I'm going to be early.
And look, check it out. Check this out, though. If you should have your name by then, right?
Yes, sir.
If you stay consistent the way that you are now, right? You should have your name by then.
Are you in the classes physically?
Yeah, to be honest, I supposed to have my name, but it's kind of hard for me to get to GR to Detroit because I'm not working right now as far as this COVID mess. But it's not an excuse. I'm saying no, as far as no excuse.
How far you live from Detroit?
2 hours. I'm in Grand. 2 hours. At least 2 hours. About 2 hours.
Do you call somebody like regularly?
Yes, I call LeBron every week. Every Wednesday.
Yeah. Okay. So you should have your name by then. And if you don't have your name by then, just for some strange reason, right? Just come up to me and just tell me who your name is.
Yeah, man. Yeah, make sure you be there. We talk to you.
I'll have
and then we'll know, and I'll have a drink for you, my brother.
Damn right.
All right?
The water, brother.
Yeah,
the water, brother.
No sweat, man. You know what I mean? The water to you.
Most High in Christ.
All right, so you got anything else, man, you want to say?
What's his name again?
That's it, Shalom, brother. That's it. Most High in Christ, brother.
All right, Most High in Christ, warrior.
Christ, bro. You
all right, now we got Jalessa, and she is an alpha female. And we got Captain Ariel, and he's the captain. And everybody else is just peon.
We only ain't mad. Don't even matter.
Nah, this fucking around. Nah, this messing around. But I want to say
irrelevant.
One more question.
It's irrelevant who I am.
Jalessa, how would you?
Hey, look, Cat. Hey, Cat. Now he want to wake up.
How would you, Jalessa? How would you rate your experience with
Brush.
He's finna make this a hard question.
Let's bring it out.
He finna.
How would you rate your experience with this brother overall? Meaning, you know, he bring you here to these nice little shows.
To the shows?
He talked to you nice. How would you rate your experience with, I want to say with the ISUBK, but I got a feeling you don't fully know what that is. So how would you rate your experience, you know, since you met him and, you know, his friends and family?
It's been all love. Yeah, it's been all love. That's how I would rate it. I mean, are we doing like a 1 to 10 scale?
No, I was trying.
But it's been all love. It's been all good experiences.
Bro, play that.
No, like I said earlier, like
Hit it one more time. That's it. That's what it is. That's what it is, man.
No more buttons.
Yo. But what I will say is, though, you know what I'm saying? The water for you coming through. Look, check it. Come through more. Yes. Come through. Please, you know what I'm saying? Like, this, like, you good to go. You a goddamn natural.
We had 2 callers.
Yeah, he was good.
You a natural.
They don't hear us talk all the time.
You know what I'm saying? You a natural. You know what I'm saying? This is exactly what we need to get this show right. You know what I'm saying? I want to say big shouts out to all y'all brothers, man. All the brothers and sisters that's on the live right now. Y'all the real winners, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all the real winners. That's right, man. Y'all the real winners. And let me tell you something, man. You know what I mean? Let white people go up to the Capitol and let them act the goddamn fool. All we got to do is sit back, follow the commandments, and the Lord's going to be with us, man. That's all we got to worry about, man. Because remember this, man. Today
I got time, cuz.
We got time today.
Today I got time, cuz.
Just remember that, man. We got today we got time. So look, check it out. Make sure y'all check us out next week at 9 o'clock.
It might be on tomorrow.
Might be on tomorrow too. But look, it's a little bit different right now because we trying to work it out.
We're gonna shoot for 9:30.
9:30. Yeah, we're gonna shoot for 9:30. We working it out, y'all. We working it out. Look, we trying to do everything together. But look, check it. We're gonna work it out. And today
I got time, cuz.
Time, man. Remember, Ruling Speech, Vidcast, man. We in the mother effing building. All right.
Take us out.
Today I got time, cuz.
My nigga.
Today I got time, cuz. Today I got time, cuz. You can drop off your kid and run my fade. Today I got time, cuz. Today I got time, cuz. Today I got time, cuz. You lucky on that day I was acting cool, cuz. Nigga, what's up? How gangster are you, cuz? I don't fuck with you, cuz you disrespecting me. I don't fuck with you, cuz you disrespecting me. I go hard, cuz. Take off my flag, asking how gangster I was. I go hard, cuz.
My nigga.
Today I got time, cuz. 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 You can drop off your kid and run my thing. Today I got time, cuz. I go hard, cuz. Today I got time, cuz. I go hard, cuz. cuz. Today I got time, cuz.
Go ahead, say it. All right, what y'all want to do, man? Y'all want to keep going on? If y'all want to keep going on, y'all got to write something in the chat and let us know what y'all want to talk about.
All in, all style. All in, all in.
Write the comment about what y'all want to talk about, and we'll keep going. If we get one comment, we'll keep on going, all right? If we get one comment, we'll keep on going. But y'all got to tell us what y'all want to talk about, all right? Shalom.
Are we on YouTube too, or just?
Today I got time, cuz.
My nigga.
Today I got time, cuz. Today I got time, cuz. You can drop off your kid and run my fade. Today I got time, cuz. Today I got time, cuz. Today I got time, cuz. You lucky on that day I was acting cool, cuz. Nigga, what's up? How gangster are you? You cuz I don't fuck with you cuz you disrespecting me. I don't fuck with you cuz you disrespecting me. I go hard cuz. Take off my flag asking how gangster I was. I go hard cuz.
My nigga.
Today I got time cuz. 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 You can drop off your kid and run my fade. Today I got time cuz. I go hard, cuz. Today I got time, cuz. I go hard, cuz. I go hard, cuz. Today I got time, cuz.
Finish your mid-fade without pausing. Try YouTube Premium on us and style uninterrupted.
Arby's roast beef sandwiches.
Yeah.
Now
You gonna meet me?
for $10.
Yeah, I want to say, get Arby's.
Omega. El real. Tú si quieres, date un fundón, un carro convertible y un mujerón. Si quieres, una mansión de verdad, terraza, piscina y vista al mar. Tú si quieres, que te traten VIP y que todo gire en torno a ti. Tú si quieres, tú si quieres. Ahora voy a ponerte claro que lo que es. Buscando un sueño mucha gente se pierde. Por la envidia y la traición, por el dinero y la ambición. Se quedaron juntos, cada cual busca su rumbo. Uno de ellos pudo conseguir el triunfo, mientras que el otro la pasaba mal, viendo a su hermano brillar. Oye manito, le decía lo bacano, porque tu pana no te busca y mete mano. Él respondía con humildad, me siento bien aunque yo no tenga nada. En el jangueo, todo el tiempo en para con lo feo. Se estaba buscando toda la vaina en el meneo, pero era fácil identificar el carro blin blineado del capo del lugar. Así calao, siempre rangueado y blin blineado, haciendo bulto con todo lo que se ha buscado, no sabiendo que la traición está en su coro, ya lo están chequeando. Tú no quieres caer en la prisión, porque si te fama el tiguerón. Tú no quieres que te vea tu mamá en una sala de un hospital. Tú no quieres enfrentar la diversión, chaleco antibala y un cañón. Tú no quieres, tú no quieres. Una mañana al recibir un dinero, mientras contaba él sintió un arma de fuego que detonó varias veces en su cuerpo. Luego se fueron y lo dieron por muerto. Y aquel amigo que siempre ignoró, al escuchar los disparos corrió y lo encontró en el suelo malherido. No lo pensó para ayudar a su amigo, tomó el volante y lo llevó al hospital, y los doctores lo pudieron salvar. Esto no cuento monto, esto es real. Uno nunca sabe a quién va a necesitar. Si quieres efectivo para gastar, pero no te gusta trabajar. Si quieres no queda la vanidad, pero no quiere lo que viene atrás. Tú si quieres que te traten VIP y que todo gire en torno a ti. Tú si quieres, yo si no quieres, yo, pero tú no quieres que te anden acechando por lo que tú te estás buscando. Tú no quieres un caso caso federal, una maldita guerra personal. Tú no quieres encontrar tu hogar vacío, porque tu familia la has perdido. Tú no quieres, tú no quieres. Tú no quieres, tú no quieres. El real, nadie puede conmigo. Uye, 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 uye. Tú si quieres efectivo para gastar, pero no te gusta trabajar. Tú si quieres lo que da la vanidad, pero no quieres lo que viene atrás. Tú si quieres que te traten bien, que todo gire en torno a ti. Tú si quieres, tú si quieres, pero tú no quieres que te anden acechando por lo que tú te estás buscando. Tú no quieres un caso federal, una maldita guerra personal. Tú no quieres encontrar tu hogar vacío, porque tu familia la has perdido. Tú no quieres, tú no quieres. Nadie puede conmigo, tú estás cloro, que con el omega no. El que se cruza con este monstruo, la máquina.